Okay, boom. Section 10, episode 579, presented by Underdog Fantasy. It is the home of your 79-65 third place Boston Red Sox. Brewed by Blue Moon.
Suck one.
Produced by Jake Yazzie, is he in the shot? No. Not in the shot.
Can't fit him in one shot, Jerry. You've been saying that all day.
Listen, I'm trying to elevate my guys. And if it weren't for the main Mick man, I'd make you fucking get on a walking pad too.
Oh, I certainly need it. There's no denying that.
Yeah, we're what camera are we on, Jake?
Sony.
What the left or right? This one?
That's how I took the question.
That might have been the closest Jake almost got banged.
Jake's just in producer mind. He's specifying what kind of camera it is.
Sony XR 53.
Do we only have one camera set up, right? That's just this one.
Yeah, literally right
what exact
there.
model camera are we looking at, Jake?
It's the Sony X50290. You idiots.
Yeah, just making sure we're on the Sony people pop. I just want to make sure that's
Fucking buffoon, yeah.
Oh man. This is my leadoff take.
Yeah.
This DBacks series is, I think, the least that I've cared about a Red Sox series since maybe Cliff Floyd was on the team.
Last September.
Cliff Floyd. It's the Cliff Floyd mark for this one.
Yeah, like we're talking like 2002 was the last time. Like, because I mean, in 2002, I was like, I would rather go outside and play manhunt with my friends than watch the Red Sox. That was kind of where I was at with this D-back series. Pretty much since Payton Tolle, and it was early on. When Payton Tolle looked like he didn't have it, I was like, I'm out. I can't watch this shit. It's just, I don't know. I was very emotionally detached from this D-back series in particular.
That was terrible. That was not a fun watch at all. Shout out to anybody that's listening that didn't really watch much of the series. I applaud you. I feel like this felt like an obligation, honestly, to get through 27 innings this weekend. The fact that they won the finale, we've talked about that before, lightens it up a little bit for the show, which is good. But mainly, I'd say 90% pathetic series in Arizona.
Yeah. T was about to give us the whole fucking series recap.
I know.
Before we even
do the whole pod.
He's not wrong to be that angry.
Yeah, I'm just not
saying
giving
he
out
was
points
wrong
for today. I'm sorry. I can't even like the
I'll give him
entire.
at 1 point.
Sure, we can give him a point on that. Like Trevor's story, getting lucky he didn't get tagged out. Like clap, good for you.
Wow.
But like
Clap.
Wow.
Two claps.
Wow.
Here we go.
no, but like I'm not trying to be a dick, but between that and like David Hamilton that inning, yes, you put together like a nice little rally, but you shouldn't even probably got that far. You should have probably still been trailing.
It was a bad hang. If this series was a person coming over to stay for the weekend, you would be like, what time's your flight on Monday morning again? Like what? Like when do you get to leave the house? Like this sucks.
Like
the whole
they'd be
time
complaining, farting, probably like blowing up the bathroom. Yeah, really bad.
Jordan Lawler legit had the Connor Wong ball bounce off of his hat, somehow came back down with it and had a clear out and still threw it away. And that's what it took for you to get the 4-3 lead.
Yeah,
and that was after Trevor's story somehow got lucky after getting
the
picked
Rizzler. What the hell?
Yeah, this ad sucks. This is a bunch of AI nonsense. What is the NFL doing? They have so much. They have so many resources. Why are they using AI for this commercial?
Also, I got a bone to pick with the Rizzler because
naturally we were going to get to it. It was on the docket.
I knew this was coming.
He's a Mets guy, and I'm pretty sure the Yankees invited him out, and he wore a Yankee hat. You can't do that.
No, he's a turncoat.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he had to turn down the appearance, but like if you're a Mets fan, be a Mets fan. Be like, all right, thank you Yankees for the invitation, but I'm still gonna wear a Mets hat. Like I'm a Mets fan. You knew that.
You can't trust a guy like that. He's got no backbone. This Rizzler.
Yeah, I remember. I've told this story before, but there was like a home swap or family swap show or something like that, and the casting people. This is 2006, 2007 or something like that, maybe even before that. And they were like, we'll give you X. It was like a lot of money. It was probably like 25 grand or something like that, maybe more. They're like, well, if you do this, we're going to do like a Yankee family and a Red Sox family. But like when the Yankee dad lives in your house, then you got to do what he says. And I was like, pass.
Easy pass.
Pass. And I'm a teenager in high school being like, yeah, 25 racks, dude. No,
No chance.
no, not about that.
I could just get in a car accident and shit my pants.
Right, for four times that.
4x easily.
Yeah, 4x.
Keep my
that.
dignity.
Yeah. T, you would do that in 2 seconds, I bet.
Immediately. The only thing I
that's
regret over
crazy.
the last month is not shitting myself when that cop pulled me over.
I meant the family swap.
Oh yeah, I'd be good on a show like that.
I would shit my pants right now.
That cop
Just
just
to
caught
show
me
you
at
that
the
I'm
worst
ready, dude.
fucking moment. I wasn't prepared. I hadn't eaten. It was
There
early
was
in
no
the morning.
shit to poop out. It was just a brutal time.
He knew he
Yeah.
had me too. I could tell by the way he walked up to the car. He knew he had me.
You just gotta keep a steady balance of Metamucil in your diet, and you can shit on command, brother.
I got to
You
work
can just
on
let
it.
it rip. Yeah.
Ugh.
This section 10 is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. The MLB season's in full swing, and Underdog Fantasy wants to make it a lot more interesting. Underdog Fantasy is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. I'm actually, Steve, very excited to do pick'ems for the playoffs. I will say that.
Yeah, of course.
Like winning all the time during the regular season and being like the best person to ever do pick'ems, it's getting a little bit boring. Like I'm still happy to do them and still happy to win all the time, whatever. Like people are like, oh my God, I just bought a new house and a Lambo, whatever. Like it's getting a little repetitive. But for the playoffs, that's the challenge because there's less shitty pitchers and you're limited to what hitters you can go with. So I am very excited for the challenge of the postseason. We were talking, we're still talking about Underdog, but this is the tie-in for the postseason stream, Steven.
Yeah.
Let me know what you think about this idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're shopping for the wheel to spin for the streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, can you mute yourself?
Yep.
All right.
So you can't hear.
So you
not
can't
so
hear
you
us.
can't talk.
Yeah. So you can't hear
Oh
us.
wait, hold on.
Take your headphones off. I'll give you a big thumbs up when it's time to come back. Okay.
All right. Take your headphones off.
Oh,
Oh, you can't. Okay.
He's
all right.
just got
make
him
a
big.
hand
I don't
signal
believe
or
him.
something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thumbs up. All right. So, so we're gonna do the wheel.
Mhm.
There's 14 spots on the wheel, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, originally I was thinking we can have like a thing to do on all the 14 spots. And then I was like, what if, because I think Dallas is going to be there, Hosmer is going to be there. I was like, what if we did everyone's name on one of the spots on the wheel? And then what the fuck is he
He's
doing?
lighting his house on fire. Just let him go.
man. Yeah.
What if everyone's name is on a spot on the wheel, and then whoever's name it lands on, then we have a menu, a numbered menu of things that the person who it lands on has to do, and then we can go to a random generator, and then it tells us what number on the menu the person has to do that thing. And then we arrived on the idea of one slot has like other, and then 13 slots on the wheel is just Tyler.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I was trying to see where this would come into play that Tyler couldn't listen to this.
Yeah.
And
And
even
I'm
on the
realizing
others,
now it's that. Yeah.
Mhm.
even on the other, he's still an option in there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than you go to a different wheel that just has 20 things that say Tyler.
Yeah.
We go to other wheel. Let's see what happens
Yeah.
here.
We bring in a much larger wheel.
And then he's like, okay, here we go. And then it's just, oh, no, it's still you, brother.
Yeah, we
no,
bring in the 24-foot wheel, and then it's 31 Tylers and one other.
Yeah.
I do, if we're going to take this seriously, I do think others should be non-Tylers, just so it's like, okay,
No, we'll be in there. Yeah, we'll be in there.
technically
There's
we
a
might
chance
be
that it
able
won't be-
to do this, but then
Yeah.
we're what, 1 in 15? Is that what you're saying? Like it's a
Oh,
one in,
like
much
that.
lower than that.
Yeah.
you say there's 15 slots, right?
Yes,
oh, right,
but
because then
in
it's
that,
we're
there's
all in
15
that.
of us, and
Yeah.
again, Tyler will be in there not just once; he'll be in there a
Okay.
couple times.
It's like
Yeah.
a 1 in 30.
Yeah.
And he's got what, like
98%
like a 28 out of 30.
We just keep bringing in bigger wheels.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, other, bring in the bigger wheel.
We've hit
All
other
right.
4 times. The odds of that are crazy, but this big wheel's got 100 Tylers on it.
Yeah.
Look at his face
Yeah,
right now. This is
let's
great.
bring
He's
him
got
back.
no idea this is going on.
He's
All right,
not
yep.
paying attention.
We told him it needs to be visual for him to
Yeah.
look, and he's just not looking.
Not looking.
Yeah, we said
Crazy
thumbs
time to
up
not
and you
look.
should
Yeah.
come back. But no,
He's
let me just say
ordering a
real
hit-
quick.
he's
While he's
listening.
not noticing, while he's
Yeah.
not realizing,
Up.
Yep.
He's back. He's back.
Hi guys.
no, I think it's just a rough series. Like overall, it's It's just you didn't think it would get to that point in the finale where it's like, are we going to get
Bello,
swept by the
Promo code
Diamondbacks?
Jared.
Yeah. Make sure you sign up with the promo code Jared. That's JARED to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a special pick on Underdog. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code Jared. T, for this wheel thing, what do you think some of the things on the wheel should be? Like if it just happens to land on you, like what's
By chance.
Yeah,
even
it's the luck of the gods. What do you think some of the things you should have to do for the wheel?
Is this like a wheel of happiness or a wheel of doom?
Doom.
Yeah, Doom.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know. I'm into beatings. We can release animals inside of the room. I don't know. If it's going to be bad, I want people to actually suffer, including myself. Like there should be some fear. Like I want to sit there if we're watching a game or doing something. Like I'm scared for a certain thing to happen or go wrong or for it to land somewhere, or else there's no thrill. It's kind of like Silent Library back in the day.
Yeah. Steve?
I would argue what T is saying kind of lends itself to fear factor.
That too.
I didn't really watch that show super closely, but it seems like, oh my God, are they going to have to do that? So if it's that kind of stuff, I think it plays.
Yeah.
Like when I went in the shower, that was scary somewhat, but like
Okay.
I want to sit there and be concerned I'm not going to make it out.
Yeah, like, oh, sorry, T, you have to put a tarantula up your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For an
Or it's
inning.
like, Tyler, I know you're allergic to chocolate, but you're going to eat this entire Hershey bar and you can't grab an EpiPen for 15 minutes. Like I want to feel danger.
Yeah.
It is funny looking back to the last one and to T's point there. Yeah, it was just kind of standing in a shower, right? I don't think there was really anything that happened. It was more just being in timeout.
It was lonely in there. You can't hear much.
I did join you. It was nice. We had a nice time.
We had a moment. I felt like you
And
wanted
it's
to leave,
Jerry's
though.
house. You never know if like a hornet's going to come
True.
attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Any
Ace.
animal could
Well,
pop out of the ceiling.
I also was being
Oh,
threatened.
Ace's cage. You got to watch an inning in Ace's cage.
I don't know that anyone could fit in there. He does need a bigger cage, though. He's getting larger.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Let's just get a cage then.
What if it was something like if something happens, all right, 3 minutes on the treadmill at like 8, and like you just gotta like bust it. Like we're gonna see if you're gonna last the 3
Yeah,
minutes
calm.
or you're gonna
one of-
die and
one of
break your
the
legs.
3 minutes on the treadmill. You got to be jerking off the whole time.
I mean, there is a Stairmaster. I think, like doing an inning on the Stairmaster could be tough for some people here.
Imagine just,
Name names.
running.
Yeah,
See?
me. I have
you can't do a
sneaky
Stairmaster.
good endurance.
Okay. My neighbor is a nightmare. I think one of them can be like, you have to go ring her doorbell.
Yeah, have a combo with the neighbor. That would be rough.
Yeah.
She's an old woman.
Yeah. She's older, yeah.
Mm.
We'll think about it. We'll get some good ones.
Yeah, well,
If we can get a camera on the Stairmaster, I do think that's a good one.
we can definitely get a camera on the Stairmaster.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
And we do got to factor in this stuff could happen to anybody. So like we got to make sure it's things that we could all realistically do.
Right. It's up to the wheel to determine.
Complete chance.
Mm-hmm. Play the odds.
We should get a paintball gun. We can just pull it and shoot at people.
I was thinking, like Mariah has a lot of like wax for her job.
Mhm.
I'm sure Train probably has some
She
wax
does as
too.
well, yeah.
So like waxing someone's chest would be,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh.
I have trauma with wax.
Why?
So yeah, we're good. We're doing wax for sure.
I saw that horror movie, I think, where they had the House of Wax. You guys know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, Paris Hilton, shout her out.
Yeah, that movie traumatized me as a young child. My dad fell asleep while we were watching it together and he wouldn't wake up. He wasn't dead yet, but he just
That's what I
didn't
was
wake.
waiting for.
Yeah, I think wax could be one. It has to be something that everyone would agree to. I mean, like, I don't know that Dallas is doing that.
I think Dallas would.
Can we
You think
get
you'd be
like
down?
those
Yeah.
like hot chip challenge things? Like, the ones that have been going around, that like black chip.
That one did kill someone recently.
Oh.
I'm willing to take that risk. I'd put it down.
All
Okay.
What if you had to like call like 877 cash now or something and like hold a conversation like you were really filing a claim or something like that? That'd be pretty. That's harmless fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think calling anybody, like calling a certain number, like an entity, is good stuff. I mean, we saw what happened with Papagino's. Like anything can happen when you call up a company.
What was her
Right.
name? Sally?
Yeah, sure.
Sally. Yep.
Was good, girl.
Sally at Papa's. Sally, and then
Someone's
Oh,
gonna
that-
sing.
Prince.
Who was the
Pizza.
other guy? That guy did not like us. Or didn't
Oh,
like us.
hated T.
Didn't you meet him?
I met him. Yeah, he still hates
Still
you.
hates him.
Yeah.
I think singing's a brutal one.
Karaoke?
Yeah, like on stream having to sing.
Yeah, the national anthem?
Anything.
Yeah,
like I
that's
think
rough.
national anthem, because if we get it a couple times, let's say, we don't want to keep hearing that.
That's true,
like,
yeah.
Then we have a wheel
we
for
could-
what the song is. Yeah.
Well,
there's-
the chat
Chat
could be
pick
like,
song,
yeah, chat
yeah.
pick song. Yeah.
How about going like full boxers?
I'm sorry?
Like if we like you have to strip for an inning.
I think you just want to show off your sagging balls.
No, but for me,
how about
like
just the nuts where I'm just
I'm
like,
already halfway
hanging
there,
about.
so it's not like a big thing for me. But if someone had to just sit there in their boxes for an inning, that'd be some content.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's content.
Mm-hmm.
It's something.
Yeah, send us suggestions. Yeah, if
Hmm.
you're listening to this right now, I'm sure the Reddit will have something. I'm sure the Discord will have something. Tweet us.
They fuck each other in the ass.
Yeah. guys, just have some suggestions and we'll write them down and we'll pick the best ones. But I think that'll be the setup that we go with for the stream.
Mhm.
By the way, Just the Nuts was a huge success last week. I think Tuesday will be the real test of Just the Nuts because we get a full slate on Tuesday.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, so tune in. It'll be
A lot
on,
of pressure on me.
streaming everywhere, playback. If you want to actually watch the games that we're watching, you need an MLB TV subscription and then the playback app so you can watch the games with us. But yeah, very exciting. Just the Nuts. Chasing Bon Jovi. By the way, shout out to 2K. 2K came up with a fantastic Bon Jovi home run horn. So, but we could only play it if we saw the home run live. So if we switch back and saw the replay, it doesn't count. We chased a Jovi for 3
It's
hours
crazy.
until Kyle Teal saved us.
So many home runs were hit on other channels.
An impossible amount of home runs. were hit.
Impossible.
Yeah, I feel like T, you would enjoy the Nuts.
I didn't get to catch any of it, sadly, but I could see the social media reaction, and it was fucking bonkers. Like people were.
I'm
into it
saying
and
being
feeling
on it. Like I feel like you would be
Yes.
just the Nuts guy.
Definitely,
Yeah.
I love nuts.
You don't have to stay for the whole time. You can be an in and
Yeah,
out
pop
guy.
in and out.
Yeah, pop in the Nuts.
I would love to be a
Pop.
visitor.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my shirt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Section10merch.com. Shout them out.
Yeah, section10merch.com. Everyone's getting their orders. It's very exciting to
Mhm.
see all the merch pop up at Fenway Park. T's got his War Pig shirt. I got my green hoodie, my City Connect hoodie, which is pretty badass.
I can't remember who said the material felt like a step up, but it really does. Like this stuff feels like a tier above, what we were doing maybe a year ago or whatever it was.
It is.
Shout out Sully's.
Yeah, shout out to Sully's. It costs more. That's why it's better quality because it costs more. But
Yeah, we're not just jacking up prices for the hell of it.
right, yeah. The hoodies, like just the blanks were fucking expensive. So, but it's great quality. So
You just feel like you
Very
could piss
exciting.
on this thing and it like holds value,
Yeah, that's one way
Yeah.
to try and sell a
Mhm.
product.
Yep. Just piss on it. Game one of the series. T. Tell me the data on Payton Tolle because it was heartbreaking. I didn't want to tweet about it. I was watching it like being like, fuck, man.
Before T gets to his data, because I know he's got good data, I got a text that night from Ian Kundle, shout him out, who was like, Arizona for like a month longer leading up to the deadline was heavily scouting Payton Tolle. Heavily scouting. And people will say, oh, that would have been crazy to trade him. Based on what we know now for what Arizona moved, you got to remember how quickly he advanced over that time. So when they started scouting him to what he's doing now. But either way, they very much look like a team who had a plan. You got to think about the Pittsburgh Pirates, the first start Payton Tolle had. They haven't needed to trade for a pitcher in decades. That's all they can do is scout pitching. There was no reason for them to know anything about Payton Tolle. The Diamondbacks were very, very ready for what Payton Tolle was going to bring to this game. They had the answers to the test before it even started.
That makes sense.
Like legally, I'm not saying they cheated, obviously, but they weren't like taken aback, like, who's this guy? They knew who this guy was. They had a plan.
Yeah, for sure. It also, I mean, before you get into the numbers, T. By the way, Steve's internet's flipped. He said,
Big flipped.
yeah, he texted us and said.
So it's flipped a clock.
This is classic, like this series sucked and I just want to go to bed, Steve move. Internet cut out trying to hop back in. He's not coming back. There's no way. For Payton Tolle, it was his second big league outing. I don't just like obviously I got really high on the first one. I'm not going to get too low on the bad one.
Not at all.
Yeah, I can't get too low on that. Is something. So basically, what happened, and I'm sure that it's going to come out in the numbers that Tyler shares with us, but I'm sure it's just going to be like, yeah, he threw his fastball a lot. They hit it. They were ready for it because the secondary stuff isn't quite there yet. So he was just heavily relying on the fastball, and they were ready for it, and they just hit it. Like that's pretty much the story of it. And he's very clearly not a finished product. He started the year at high A. Like we keep having to remind ourselves. I think there's a lot of people that have to remind themselves of that before, you get the naysayers being like, oh, Payton Tolle, all the hype, he stinks, blah, blah. He started the year at high A. Mm-hmm. Like that's a crazy jump to make it to the big leagues, and was drafted last year. So he's very far from a finished product. I think it should be looked at as the fastball, very exciting that it plays in the big leagues. But yeah, the secondary stuff he has to work on. T.
Yeah, so I think the first thing, context is important about what the Diamondbacks are this year against fastballs. And right now they've cleaned up on fastballs better than any team in the entire sport.
I read that in your piece on 98.5 The Sports Hub, which again, T, I told you to send it to me.
I did it. I came through.
And it took a listener of the 10 tweeting you to be like, hey, did you send this to Jared? And then 2 minutes later is when I got the text about your piece. I did read it, and that's why I knew that information that you just shared with us. But unfortunately, you're going to get banged for that.
Wait, banged for that. You got to get banged.
Got to get banged.
Hey, he needs to see it before you tweet it. That's what, like, your instinct is to tweet it. No, it's got to go to Jerry first.
Yeah, either that or like when you tweet it, kind of how like when the podcast comes out, Jake tweets it, puts it on Instagram, and then he puts it in the group text for like baseball is dead. Like he'll put the episode immediately in the group text so everyone sees it and can tweet it. That's what I need. T, when you tweet it, it's like, all right, it's out there, and then you take that tweet, you text it to me, and then I'll read it, I'll share it, I'll tell my friends about it, I'll tell everyone about it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I will admit the tweet did remind me in the moment. I was going to send it to you. It probably just would have been.
Weren't.
No, but even when I've sent my other pieces before, sometimes I send them the next day because I'm like, oh, we'll get another wave if you tweet it out at that point. Back to the important stuff.
Not a terrible line of logic.
I'd be thinking about it. And we have a lot of similar followers. Obviously, my followers are nowhere the amount of yours, but in terms of the Red Sox side. But yeah, the Diamondbacks have been cleaning up on fastballs better than any team in baseball. I think one of the things you worry about if he makes his next start, it's against the Yankees, who are the second best in baseball, the best in the American League. So talk about just not a good matchup for where he's at right now. But you saw it. It was 51% four-seam fastball, 25% cutter, 14% curveball, 6% changeup, 4% slider. He only had 7 whiffs, 3 on the four-seamer, 3 on the cutter, and 1 on the slider. And the command overall on any pitch was not good. 4 walks. That's more walks than he's had in any start at any level of professional baseball. He had walked 3 2 different times at high A, never had more than 2 at double A or triple A. Obviously a smaller sample size there, but for him to walk 4, it's just something he had never done. The four-seamer was down a little bit, not a massive amount, 0.2 miles per hour overall on the day, but we saw him get up to 99.2 against the Pirates. Adrenaline pushing, we get it. It was his debut. He topped out at 98 in this one, but I think you knew the issue kind of pretty early in the start, and it was with Perdomo on that solo shot he gave up. 9 pitches, 8 were four-seamers. They were sitting on the four-seam fastball, and the fact that number one, it just wasn't that crisp. He wasn't missing as many bats as he did, in his previous start with it. You had to lean on your secondaries. And he knew he didn't have the confidence in his secondaries in this start to kind of go to him again and again. So it was a lot of long at bats. They were ready to jump on the fastball. And that's why both homers he gave up were on that fastball. But this is what you knew about Tolle. It was going to be a battle to get those secondaries kind of consistent for him. And right now, he just isn't able to land them in the zone on a regular basis. And it was cool to see against the Pirates. He had a good slider against Corbin Carroll in this one. But other than that, even that changeup he threw for the wild pitch in the second inning, it was like he's clearly struggling to get a feel or find something there. And this is the part of the game he needs to work on. And a lot of teams, the fastball will get him by, through 4 or 5 innings, something like that on a regular basis. But if you're facing some of the better lineups in the sport, you're going to need more than 1 pitch. You're going to need at least 2. Problem for him today was he had maybe 1 with the fastball and nothing else beyond that.
If we played a game where we covered up the name and I said, guess this line from a Red Sox starter this year, and you showed me Payton Tolle's line from Friday night, I would be like, that's a Walker Buehler start.
Dustin May.
Yeah. Well, no, I would absolutely guess Walker Buehler because it was 4 walks,
Right.
2 strikeouts, 2 bombs, 3 innings, 5 earned. It's more walks than strikeouts. It's the homers. Because even when like Dustin May has given up a lot of home runs, he still was going deep into starts. And, like what was like the 3 home run game? He still like struck out 7 or something like that. Like this one had Walker Buehler tendencies to it.
Yeah, I think you're just looking at a Diamondbacks team that looked at what he did before. They knew he was going to lean on that 4-seamer very heavy, and he did against the Pirates. You really didn't start to see him mix in a lot of those secondaries until that last inning of work when he'd come out for the 6th inning, and that kind of made it seem like his arsenal was a little bit more diverse in that last start. But he tried to go even farther in this one, and just none of it was working. He wasn't locating with the cutter, and if you don't have the cutter, which I think is his most consistent secondary, the one he has the most confidence in right now, he's probably not going to have the curveball, and we've yet to see the changeup really play in the big leagues.
And the Perdomo at bat, what did you say? It was 9 pitches?
8 were 4-seamers.
8. The Ketel Marte at bat was equally as long. That pitch count rose very quick. Diamondbacks were ready for him. Very ready for him. Like, if I think of Red Sox homegrown starters and what they've done in their second start, Clay Buchholz threw a no-hitter. I don't know if people know that.
He did.
Didn't go on to have like a Pedro Martinez's career. So I can't, as excited as I was for the call-up, I'm still that excited. I'm not, like, I was moved 0 by how bad this was. 0.
It's not fair to him to look at him and be like, oh, you need to be perfect. The Red Sox have unfortunately put themselves in a position only by their own doing. And yes, some of it's been because of unfortunate injuries, but you could have made up for it at the trade deadline, whether it was Merrill Kelly or Shane Bieber, pick whatever arm out there that you wanted. You could have went and got something. Instead, you're forcing a guy to come up who made 3 starts at AAA, and you're telling him to go figure it out. Go be a big league starter to help carry this rotation, because we really don't have a 4th or a 5th starter right now. And you're seeing they're trying to bobble between getting him the opportunity, giving him proper rest. You're doing other things in the rotation to make it happen. And this is just what happens when you're far down the line and you're trying to use whatever you have left at AAA. You see it right now. Connolly early today. They don't end up pitching him because they're concerned or wondering if they're going to need to have him work on Wednesday. Kyle Harrison's thrown 4 innings in 19 days, threw 1 inning today. Like, they are at the very bottom of the barrel in terms of their depth, and that's what it comes down to when you're leaning on guys like this. And other teams are doing it. You could talk about Jonah Tong with the Mets, who I'm obsessed with, Tim Lincecum Jr. over there. But Nolan McLean, like, all these teams are having to lean in certain ways, but there were ways around this. And speaking of Connolly early, I know we heard it behind the scenes way before, but Alex Speard went out and reported that was essentially what they weren't willing to deal to get Merrill Kelly, who has a 2.98 ERA and 7 starts. If he has to come up here and start, that's where you're going to draw a correlation. Those are the things you're going to look at. Zach Gallen's been nailed since the deadline. It's another guy where if you're willing to get maybe a little uncomfortable, you go after him. And it doesn't surprise me, but it goes to show you how maybe what you see out on Baseball America is different than how teams view things, because they were willing to trade Brandon Clark, a guy who was on a top 100 list at one point this year, was kind of a really hot name the first couple months before blister issues kind of sidelined him. But they were willing to throw him on the table, but not Connolly early, who hasn't been on a top 100 list, but so far has put up a pretty decent line at AAA, and it's about, 5 or 6 starts down there.
There's another name too, and I'm not going to pretend to get worked up about it right now because it's a hindsight's 2020 thing. I was not super worked up about it when it happened, but it would sure be nice to have Quinn Priester.
Yeah, I understand the Quinn Priester thing, but at that time, I think that was more like, you should never feel like you have too much pitching. I don't look at Quinn Priester and I'm like, that guy is going to be a mid-rotation starter for 5 years, right? Like, what you were able to get between Marcus Phillips and going to get that move, and Rodriguez as well, you got in that deal. And I always forget the name of the pitcher. He just debuted at AA today as well.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, he did well.
Yeah, John Holubitz. Yep.
Holubitz, yeah.
Who's really looked good since coming to the Red Sox system. Seems to be another guy that fits in with their pitching infrastructure. I think that was...
They scouted heavily last year at the draft.
Like, that was targets. You understand that deal. I think almost any team would jump and make that deal because in their head, they thought Cutter Crawford was kind of coming back at some point. Tanner Houck was going to be a part of this. Hunter Dobbins' knee hadn't exploded. Right. Like, you had opportunities to fix that, though, at the deadline, and instead you panicked because you were so tunnel vision on Joe Ryan. And there's nothing wrong with going hard after Joe Ryan, but you could have went and got Merrill Kelly. You could have went and got Zach Gallen or Shane Bieber, one of these guys. And it would make a world of a difference just to have another locked in starter. And if Payton Tolle was the number 5 that you were just hoping for the best on, okay. Instead, you have 4 and 5, which have created this uncomfortable position really on a weekly basis right now of how you're going to juggle everything.
Even if you went out and got Kelly, who I wasn't like over the moon, like go get that guy. But once we found out the price, it was like, yeah, I would have done that based on where the team was at. Roman was obviously still healthy. It was just a different time. Like that was a crazy one to turn down. The Priester deal, I look at that as trading Nick York for a lot more draft capital and a guy who, even if we didn't have that pick, I think we would have taken, and T, tell me if I'm out of line. If we didn't have that comp pick, I think we just take Phillips over Witherspoon with that pick. That's how much the Red Sox were in on Marcus Phillips.
Hearing the way Ian's talked about it and like how everyone leading up to the draft was like, he's already a Red Sox. Like, don't think twice about it. It does feel like that could have been on the table there. So it's something to look at. And like, you dive into the Quinn Priester numbers, like credit to the Brewers. They're doing more with, unfortunately, they do more with arms than you can. And you have a good pitching lab. The Brewers right now, I believe they've had him lean very heavy into like that kick change, and it's paid off for him. The Red Sox were disgusted with Quinn Priester by the end of spring training. Like genuinely, they didn't even fucking give a thought to him competing with Richard Fitz at that time. They were so happy with Richard Fitz and willing to let him run. And you kind of saw the writing on the wall.
Fitz is another guy who got hurt too, by the way. Not that like we're looking at him to save the season, but it's another option.
And he's a post deadline hurt, and just like Cooper Criswell, right? Like those are two arms. I think. Cooper Criswell, they banished for a majority of the year, and then he made the start in Houston, and it woke them up. They're like, oh, yeah, he was an effective starter a year ago for this team. We probably could use him here and there. But
they haven't. It's just that one start.
Well, he's hurt.
Well, before that, he got hurt in AAA.
Yeah, I think he was going to start a week or two ago when everything was going down with Fitz. I think after that, you would have saw Cooper Criswell get opportunity there. It was just unfortunate timing, but it goes to show you never have too much pitching. So if you feel overly confident early in the year, the sport has a way of reminding you, like, no, there is no such thing. Because, like, look at Quinn Priester. Yeah, it's a 3.25 ERA. He's striking out 7.2 per 9. It's a 4.19 FIP. Like, I'm not telling you he's a bum.
I don't even care about that.
But, like, I think he's another back end arm. Look at Bello. Have a lot of those.
You're not looking at Bello saying, like, oh, it's a really good ERA, but he doesn't strike people out. It's like, well, that's why his ERA is so low, is because he stopped trying to strike everybody out. Like, he's a much more effective pitcher trying to pitch to contact, getting ground balls. And like with Quinn Priester, I don't need him to have a 10 strikeouts per 9. Like if he has a 7 something, it's like, all right, well, he's getting outs.
And what's Connell Aaron early's like ceiling? It's probably what Quinn Priester's been doing.
That's
like, I think the reason teams like Connell early, if you've ever watched him, the pitchability jumps off the screen. Like, this is a guy who looks like a pitcher on the mound, even if the results aren't always eye-popping.
The only thing for him is, can he hold velocity deeper into outings? And I think that's a little bit of the Shane Drowan, like, I don't know how you want to call it, syndrome, where we saw his stuff at AA and AAA, and it was just, can he hold 94 to 96 in the 5th? We've yet to see that from early. I think with Quinn Priester, what kind of makes me take a step back when looking at him compared to Bello, I watched Brian Bello hit 99 tonight. Quinn Priester sitting 92, 93. I don't think it's the same quality of stuff on the mound on a regular basis. No. So that's why I look at Quinn Priester. I don't mean to compare
their stuff.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, a starter with a low 3 ERA and a decent FIP, I don't care if they strike out the world. Like, that's a frontline starter type thing, and it's fine to like no one's looking at Bello being like, we need you to strike out more guys. Like, I don't care how you get outs, just get outs. But
I think it's just a different tier of stuff. I think we're talking different levels.
Yeah, Bello's
we agree.
For sure better than
we're saying the same thing, just differently. Anytime that like Tanner Houck gets brought up in the pitching depth discussion, I always forget that he was even a part of this team this year. Like, that is such a distant memory for me. And because I guess the nature of the injury, and he's not going to be here next year. Like, I've erased Tanner Houck from my brain, which sucks because I like the guy and he was electric last year. But I've just never even been like, yeah, but man, what, when talking about pitching depth options and like innings limits and pitch limits for guys down the end of the stretch here, and guys exceeding their innings totals from their career best previous to this year, I never am like, man, what this season would have looked like if we had Tanner Houck. Like, and I don't even mean that as an insult. Like,
because your projected number too.
It's crazy.
Even if, like, I know people right now will say that wasn't the case. Coming into the year, everyone just penned him in, not penciled him in. They were like, this is your number 2. Who's going to step up and be the number 3? And a lot of people would have said back in February, Walker Buehler. So your projected number 2 and number 3 gave you less than nothing. They were harmful to your season. At no fault of Tanner Houck's, fault of Walker Buehler's. But yeah, it sucks. And I also we're talking about the pitching. The lineup was largely pathetic this weekend. Like, I know
Extremely.
Roman Anthony is not playing right now. And it sounds like Willie Abreu is getting farther and farther away from joining. By the way, they had Christian Campbell playing right field today in Worcester. These guys, they won today. And it did feel like a little bit of a switch when Trevor Story almost got picked off and then ended up being safe and laughed at the bench. They're feeding Wally. Like, today, it seemed like it was a little bit looser, but it didn't unveil itself until, what was it, the 7th?
Yeah.
When all that happened? That took for, there was a nothing game up until then.
You look right now, every starter they face since Roman Anthony went down has gone 6 innings of 1 earned run against you. So these starters are coming in and we're not talking
Bad
about
starters.
Yes, Eddie Rodriguez, 5.40 ERA, Brandon Pfaadt, over a 5 ERA. Let's kind of keep it in check here. And I don't know. That's the stuff that worries me a little bit. You just kind of start diving deeper into the numbers, though. It's going in today, you scored in 4 of 27 innings since he went down, and you take out Roman Anthony, who had 1,000 OPS in the leadoff spot. It changes the entire dynamic of your lineup, where now you're plugging Yoshida into that leadoff spot, which a weird turn of events when Core was like, yep, Duran's going to be hitting leadoff against righties again. Don't think anything. All of a sudden, boom, Yoshida's in that spot. But it goes back to before Roman Anthony entering today.
Okay, boom, Yoshida.
Yeah.
I didn't even comment on that. I saw it and I was like, I know that if I complain about this, that he'll go 3 for 4 with 2 doubles.
I didn't
had the only
didn't
run
hate
in the
it.
second game.
I didn't hate it because Duran's gave you nothing at that leadoff spot. So it was I don't try anything. Just at this point, you need to try.
Well, with Massa, it's he doesn't strike out. So
Right.
I see the vision, but he doesn't get on base.
No, he didn't do anything really with the opportunity he was given. But I don't know. It was kind of a pathetic showing from the fellas. There's no one I can single out. They did a great job. Yesterday night, Saturday, the middle game, there was a point where I was I think it just Rafaela and release the other guys on the team. What are they doing? It was gutless. Gutless comes to mind. And I hate saying that about a team that has shown consistent fight throughout the year. That's what made the last 2 games so jarring to me. It's just where, and there was a little fake fight in game 1. I'm not trying to say there was no fight. They made it 5-4. And then immediately,
Slayton.
T, what do you have to say for yourself?
He looks very rusty. And I thought it spoke a lot today that they had Zach Kelly going in the 7th inning when Slayton hadn't pitched the day before. That felt like the perfect spot because I know people were losing their minds when Zach Kelly entered the game. They were planning to put Chapman in the 8th and Whitlock in the 9th. They were going to let Chapman face Corbin Carroll in the top of the order in the 8th. That was the idea there. But the fact that you didn't trust Justin Slayton essentially against the bottom of the D-backs order, that tells you what they think of him right now. And the fact that his cutter and his curveball, holy shit. Talk about one of the worst pitches I think I've ever seen him throw in his entire life. The one that Corbin Carroll hit out.
Yeah.
Curveball, letter high, man. What the fuck is that? When we saw that curveball earlier in the year, we were like, this might be his best secondary. He pulled this out of nowhere. And he just doesn't look right. He didn't have a long rehab assignment, and that's a major blow for this team because they don't have a lot of dependable stuff from the right side. And they used Greg Weissert in the first 2 games. I think they were hoping Zach Kelly in those 4 innings he threw in the Guardians finale were something. They caught something, but guess what? It's Zach Kelly, and he ends up getting beat by the bottom of the D-backs lineup.
All this talk about right-handed relievers reminded me of something.
Williamson?
Scotty? No, not Williamson. What's today? Sunday?
Yeah.
So then we dropped an episode on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I believe on the Wednesday section 10, we had a discussion about Jordan Hicks.
Yeah.
Where I do believe I said he was going on the injured list. And then the very next day, it was reported by Chris Cotillo
Mexican Times
that Hicks was going on the injured list, who even went out of his way to credit the Section 10 podcast.
Big of him.
But then I saw a tweet from Tyler Milliken.
I credited you. This is bullshit, dude.
You credited me second.
But what did I say?
You said, according to Chris Cotillo, Jordan Hicks is going on the injured list.
You don't want me
Hat
tweeting
tip
out shit
to JC for being on it
first, for being first last night
for
on the
suggesting
pod.
it.
The fact that Chris Cotillo is even in the fucking tweet is bananas.
You
Even
can't
Cotillo
have it
was
both
pissed.
ways. You can't
Cotillo
have it
was
both
furious.
ways.
What do you mean I can't have it both ways? There was nothing veiled about it. I said, hey, Jordan Hicks, IL.
It was a report.
Wait for
It was
it.
reported.
If
It
we
was
had
just-
finished the pod and I tweeted out Jordan Hicks is going on the Phantom IL per Jared Carabas, you'd be like, all
well,
right,
don't say
I'm not-
Phantom.
Or IL,
Yeah, you can't
whatever.
say phantom. Then someone's going to jail. for
True,
that.
true. Someone's gonna lose a job. But if I had tweeted that, you'd be like, well, no, I'm not reporting that. I'm saying what I heard. So I credited you when it came out and said, Jared let us know when he heard it first.
I think no.
Thank you.
Jared,
Thank you.
Jared does do some things where it's like, oh, I can't repeat that. That was as repeatable as possible.
Yeah,
like
that was-
everyone who heard that before they read Cotillo's tweet was like, oh, Hicks is going on the IL. Sick.
I didn't even say bleep it. I said Hicks, injured list, boom.
I thought that was
And T
improvement
was
for
like,
me.
What about the journalistic
I
integrity
need two
of
sources.
Chris Cotillo?
Yeah, I need two sources on this one.
Yeah.
I was trying to be fair on both ways. I don't want to put you in an uncomfortable spot, but I want you to get the credit you deserve.
So a little behind the scenes on that, the synergy that I have with my source on that, we were recording probably after midnight at that point, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, close to midnight. The text that I got was just IL. And I fucking knew. That's why I went, I was like,
Was
Jordan
your
Hicks.
previous text with this person about Jordan Hicks?
We had discussed Jordan Hicks, but not the most recent conversation was not about Jordan Hicks.
Gotcha. Okay.
But the source knew that
You would know.
well, I mean, the source knew that I was just reading my tweets, that I was not the biggest Jordan Hicks fan. So I get the text. All it says is IL, and I just didn't even confirm, didn't even respond. I was just like,
So this gives Tyler credit.
why?
You were kind of flying by the seat of your pants.
But I was right.
You, no doubt.
I was right.
No doubt.
You were.
Super
That's
right.
why I said you were.
1,000% correct. But if T had been like, Jordan Hicks is going on the IL, and then they were like, no, dude, that was fucking crochet.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, just credit to me for fucking having some feel.
Big time. No, you were 1,000% correct.
You had it.
Yeah, just absolutely windmill dunked that one. All it said was IL, and I was like, Hicks,
Yeah.
smell you later, dude.
Yeah, we won't see him again.
No.
But we'll see him in camp. They're going to tell you he worked on a bunch of stuff over the offseason.
Are you confident in that? I mean, there's got to be a team that's like,
No,
we can
there's
fix him.
No, for
There's
$12.5
not the
million?
money.
For $6 million.
The day the Red Sox eat some money, I'll be very impressed because they need to eat Yoshida's contract, and they've yet to do that recently. The only time I've seen them eat money is Chris Sale.
Look
They
at
got
this guy
Vaughn
saying they got to
Grissom.
eat his favorite player, Masataka Yoshida.
Yeah. You're the one that said that.
8,000 OPS, I believe you reported.
That is not what I did not report any OPS numbers for Masataka Yoshida. His expected OPS.
That dude had a good 3.5 games, and T could not have held those
Rafi
numbers up
who?
higher. Yeah.
Honestly, that's
It
the
was a good
trade
week.
I'd rather talk about than the Priester trade. Because
Yes.
the Priester trade was a tidy bit of business. Like, if you look at it, they traded Nick York for a draft pick and extra stuff. Like, that's real. Quinn
The
Priester
Brewers were
was very
drowning.
barely. And yeah, they had nothing. Like, because other people were like, oh, you do that at the deadline. You wouldn't have gotten as much, honestly. You genuinely would not have gotten
It's
as
also
much as the Brewers
post-draft.
gave you.
Like, you wanted the comp
Yeah,
pick.
also
The
that too, yeah.
Think about what the Red Sox have done with comp picks. Like, Christian Campbell, Roman Anthony, what that changes for the draft. And I don't think a lot of people follow
And just the amount of
draft
pool
enough.
money you get.
Yes, it changes everything to have a pick that high for you. So, like, that's why, like, once again, I was okay with that deal when you looked at the depth you had. It's just when you had a chance to fix that depth or add to that depth,
Right.
whether you want to talk the Devers trade or at the trade deadline, and they'll tell you, oh, we did help with the depth with the Rafael Devers trade. We got Kyle Harrison, who they have done everything to avoid starting at this point in time.
At any level at this point.
they're just
Like, he
not
doesn't
into the player that much. They don't think his secondaries are developing the way they need to.
Yeah, and I don't think his first dairy is something that they think is all
it's
that
not
good
as good
to
as
begin
Payton
with
Tolle's.
either. No, and that's, I mean, most aren't.
No,
like most fastballs
plus
aren't.
fastball. Come on.
But that trade looks worse by the second, and especially because of the way they went about phrasing it. Like if they're just like, it was a straight salary dump, which most level-headed people agree it was. They didn't even, what's bothering me the most right now as the offense continues to look like this, they didn't even try to see what he and Roman together looked like. They played 0 combined games together, and that is bothering me so much lately. Like I can't imagine, like, however much he was sulking, whatever would have continued. Imagine Roman Anthony leading off with Alex Bregman hitting second and Rafael Devers hitting third. Just imagine that. We didn't see it one time.
Or wait,
That's
no, we did see it a
crazy.
couple times. We saw it like for a week, right?
Roman Anthony simply never played with Rafael
No, he
Devers.
did. He did. He played the week. Remember, he got called up. It was the 10th, and he got traded the 15th.
No.
Yes, 100%. They played in the same lineup.
He was absolutely called up after the trade.
No.
He was not playing in that Yankees series.
I'm looking at right now the Rays series before Devers hit second that day. Roman Anthony hit fifth.
I don't remember that at
I know.
all.
It sounds crazy looking back off the top
It
of my
does.
head.
I thought for certain he was called up after.
No.
Do you remember this?
I don't remember it, but I remember that when Roman hit the home run at Yankee Stadium, I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless you.
When Roman hit the home run at Yankee Stadium, they asked him about playing against the
Shortstop.
Yankees at home, and he was like, "Yeah, like when I first got called up, I'm still getting used to the big leagues." And now, like, I'm more like adjusted to the league, so I'm more comfortable. Like, I remember him referencing the series against the Yankees at home.
I think a lot
Yeah.
of people in their head, it feels like he didn't, because your first Roman Anthony memory is the homer in Seattle right after the Devers trade, which was one game after. And that was like, oh, okay.
Yes.
Roman's
okay.
done
All
something,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. That's fair. That's even stranger then, because they went on that 5-game win streak
Well,
when they traded.
This is what people forget, right? Because Willier was coming off the IL and they had to figure out a way. Essentially, Roman was either going to get
That's
sent
right.
down in order to make it all work or not. And they were like, nope.
That's right.
Hit the fucking button. Willier's ready to come back. We need to get, we're going to get Devers off the roster.
Devers
It's
out.
just,
So I was wrong. Hand up. I was wrong.
I'm wrong.
They
all
played
the time.
together and they won 5 games in a row. And they were like, we're all set.
But
We don't want this.
that's just the hard part. And when you talk about what this offense has been, entering today, 19th in WRC plus since the break, 17th in OPS. Like, they have been an average offense for some time. And when you talk about when the Red Sox season turned around, part of it is because they had the best rotation or the best ERA overall in baseball starting June 8th. The other part was Roman Anthony stepped into the lineup and replaced Rafael Devers offensively. He gave you an equal level of production. So when the pitching starts to slow down a little bit, and then all of a sudden you take Roman Anthony out of the lineup, and yes, Willier Bray was also out, so that only adds to it. You start to see what it would look like if you just had taken Rafael Devers out and there was never another boost into the lineup. This is what it looks like, and it's not great.
No, it's bad. And the other guys you expect to step up haven't done anything.
Yeah, Bregman
Anything.
right now, a little unlucky. He had
It's not even just him.
No.
Like the multiple guys that are supposed to be top of the lineup hitters who aren't producing.
Yeah, it's
Who
very
else?
fair. Jaron
Jaron.
Duran.
Yeah, Jaron not.
Yeah, Duran, Bregman, Massa.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that like we don't view him as a top of the lineup guy, but I think for the money they expected him to be.
It's what he was brought here to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way
I mean,
Corey
I-
even says it, he's like, we expect this guy to be a good hitter on this team, and he just has not been that guy. Nowhere close. The only guy really who continues to step up and be that guy is Trevor Story. Trevor Story's
Nick Sogo.
weirdly become one
Yeah.
of the most consistent players on the team. Like Rafaela even has been a mess since the All-Star break.
And I mostly blame the team for that, even though there was obviously going to be some regression but not to the extent that it was.
Seeing
Especially
him
since-
swing at a pitch today that was legit above his eyeballs, that's the...
Yeah, now I think it's mental. Now at this point right now, I think it's not because he hasn't played second in a while.
No. He's hitting 154 over his last 7 games, 167 over his last 30 games.
Yeah, bad. I mean, he made decent contact on that pitch when it seemed like it was his time to come through today.
Yeah.
It was
I
that
thought
the
it was
eighth?
out. I honestly,
Off the bat for sure. Yeah.
just because he's come up big in so many spots. But you saw it. He's even hitting some of those balls hard to center field and right field again, which he needs to pull the ball. That was the big
Right.
thing for him earlier in the year. And usually that's a sign that he's just a little bit off. So you hope that's about to come. But they need Willier or Breggy right now because he's their biggest power threat. And
He's not coming back.
yeah, you got to hope. He's ran 2 days in a row. That's all we know. He had a off day that was scheduled today in terms of running. So we'll probably get another update tomorrow.
I can't watch Christian Campbell play right field, a position he legitimately hasn't played since the Florida Coast League, and think they're confident in Willie Abreu's about to come back.
No, I agree. That stood out to me today too. That was a little weird.
And I also don't want to see Christian Campbell at Fenway's right field.
Nope.
I just don't want to see that.
Well, I mean, I get your point, but I mean, everyone was like, why is Roman Anthony out in right field? He's a left fielder, and then he played a pretty damn good right field.
He is I agree. I wanted him up in left field just to acclimate to the major leagues a little bit better. He's a plus defender. That we've seen that the numbers back.
I think people would shit their pants if they knew how good his defensive metrics were in right field.
Right. I wouldn't. I would just be excited. But some people would probably shit their pants. Christian Campbell has made another nice catch at first up against the fence.
I've never seen anyone else make plays like that at first, like where he like jumps up and like against the net. But it's like, did you have to jump like that? But it looks cool.
The best he is at defense is against fly balls. He's proven that at every level so far. And we had him at center earlier this year. I would feel more comfortable with him in center and put Rafaela in right because we don't have anyone else who's willing to play right. Rob gave it a go today. God bless him.
Dude, he's 50 years old.
That's what I mean.
Genuinely.
It's just not for him. And it's not Fenway either. It was in Arizona. Like at Fenway, it's even harder. So yeah, get Campbell. I also think, and they're not going to do this, I feel like we would have heard it by now, Campbell going to Sacramento is a AAA field. Like it is a perfect place for him to reacclimate to the majors and then continue the rest of the season. They need that level of spark. I don't know what else it is at this point.
Steve?
Yeah, I waited this long to say I think they're missing Roman Anthony. I don't know if you guys talked about that, but I was just like collecting my thoughts, and I'm just like, damn, what is this team missing?
Why didn't you know? How would you have not known that we talked about it then?
No, it's one of those things where it's like I just didn't know the time to jump in. I didn't know when to jump in, so I was just still thinking about it. I was like, is this right? Is this right? It's like, yeah, they missed the leadoff hitter. That's really good. So,
but even to that point, isn't that embarrassing?
That your 21-year-old top prospect.
This young strapping boy, the rest of the team falls apart because he gets hurt. That's embarrassing.
That's not embarrassing.
It's also embarrassing.
That's not embarrassing.
Jared?
It's not embarrassing.
It is.
Because I think everyone here would acknowledge he's the best player on the team. I don't care how old he is. If you take the best player on the team off the team, you're not going to be as good of a team.
It's embarrassing for the Red Sox front office that he sat in the minors for 2 months when he was the best player on the team.
Sure, that's a completely different.
That's not where my thought is either.
In general, the handling of this entire situation here, the fact that you traded your DH and Rafael Devers, who was the best hitter on the team, and said, you know what, our plan is to hope that our 21-year-old top prospect can carry us moving forward. That's not sound thinking, and that's thinking they said themselves that they didn't want to follow, that they didn't want to put pressure on a lot of these guys. And guess what? You have Payton Tolle out here who's having to work through these things in the month of September and try to figure it out because once again, you didn't handle business and get the pieces you needed in here.
It's embarrassing that he got hurt and they immediately quit. That's what watching these games look like. They look like they quit.
I still think they're great. Without him,
it's just they're not good. So to me, the point that I was going to make earlier when we were talking about the vibes from this series was I can't believe that they came back and won the game that Roman got hurt in because everything changed just like that. Crochet fell apart in that game
instantly. Roman
got hurt and it was like, oh fuck, like this is really bad. And they still came back and won the game. And Ceddanne Rafaela hit the home run. It's like he hasn't been hitting well. So it kind of just felt like in that moment, I didn't think that Roman was hurt that badly. I was like, he's 21, tweaked back and he'll be back in a few days. Like, I don't even think it'll take the IL. And then obviously, shit got flipped after that. But in the moment, it felt like, wow, Roman's hurt. Crochet sucked tonight, but they still came back and won the game. I think we're going to be all right. The train's going to keep on rolling. And then they never won again until tonight.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't think that we've learned anything we didn't already know since Roman went out. We knew since he's been here, he's extremely valuable to this team. We knew since he's been a leadoff hitter, he's a really good leadoff hitter and a guy that gets on all the time and has 1,000 OPS in that position. We also knew the Red Sox lineup outside of him is not that great. It's league average and maybe even below that without Roman Anthony. We knew the Red Sox pitching is really good. That's still something that they need to carry them. One thing that stuck out to me in this series was, and I forget, one of the beat writers had this, but in innings 1 through 6. Since, I don't know if anyone said this on here already, but in innings 1 through 6, in all 4 games that Roman Anthony has been out, they've scored exactly 1 run in each of those games. And that's clearly a result of your leadoff hitter that gets on base all the time not being there. So the combination of that and the fact that the Red Sox starters in this series were mainly terrible. I know Bello had a solid outing in the finale, puts you in a position to be coming from behind every single game. Jerry?
I think, to your point, Steve, in totality, they come across as like an average lineup because of everyone involved. But Roman leading off, Bregman when he's at his best hitting second, and Duran for whatever it was, like almost 2 months when he was hitting third, he was hitting the shit out of the ball. And then having TS10 rounded out, it was like those 4 guys. I'm happy with that. Like that top half of the order was enough for me, where you're looking at 4 or 5 runs a game, and the way that the pitching was going, one of the best rotations in baseball, at least that the 3 of the guys at the top, that was enough. And Whitlock was going, and Chappie was going. It was like, all right, yeah, like why not see what you have here? But it just felt like the second Roman went down, it was, they just were like, oh fuck, remember what we were before Roman got here? Well, we're that again.
Remember what we were post Rafael Devers trade when we lost 6 in a row. That's what it is. Before Roman really got his footing going.
To post Rafi, yeah.
It was right before we did the Duran interview. It's that period, and it was before Roman Anthony got hot at the end of June.
Where so you just need someone in that situation to step up, and no one really even tried.
I don't know if they didn't try it. I just think they've come up short. I don't think you see the fight you saw on Friday night.
The energy level was so low.
Yeah, I think some of the at-bats were really poor. It felt Saturday pretty low. I have a hard time saying this team's like quitting or not putting the time in because they've been so resilient. Even today's win where like you grinded out the last couple innings there. You really did, and you find a way to pull one out. Even if it was due to a lot of luck a couple innings before that got you back in the game. Like, I think they're battling. I just think you're seeing a lot of the worries and the warts of this team start to shine through. And that's what happens when your best hitter goes down, and the rotation that you've been really leaning on over and over again is starting to run on fumes, either partially due to, just not enough arms and you're leaning on Tolle, or Lucas Giolito, who seemingly puts 8 to 10 guys on base every start. Jerry?
I'm not putting blame on this individual, but I am psychoanalyzing the situation a little bit. So for me, it's like if I am at like I hate using him as an example, but like at Barstool, it's like if there was like a situation where things could have went left or went right, and he was fired up and like fuck that, and like let's rally the troops, then that goes a long way to keep everyone upbeat. But then if there was something that happened where there was like a tone in his voice where it was like, this may not be great, then everyone's like, oh, fuck, and everyone's on pins and needles and worried about it. After Roman went down and Bregman sounded like his dog just died, I think, like I feel like if I'm on that team and I'm looking to the leaders of the team and the vibe from that person is like, oh shit, this is not good, then now I'm going to be like, oh fuck.
Right.
But if Bregman was like, I mean, basically Cora did this, is what I'm saying, is like, we got to move on. I know it's harsh, but we got to move on. It is what it is. We go. But Bregman being like, this is fucking
it's
not
over.
good.
It's never been more over.
Yeah,
I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah, like his tone being like, oh shit, like we just lost our best player. And then that news coming out not long after that, then that can kind of change the vibes in the room where it's like, oh man, this really isn't good.
Well,
I know that's his agent, but that's bad. The bad timing.
I didn't see this in the post game, but was just listening, coming back from the Cape with AP, and Will was saying that Cora mentioned in the post game of after being asked the question of the impact of Roman Anthony not being in the lineup, is that like gonna, that coincides with the team sucking? Is that true? And he's just like, what do you think? Is that what he said? T, did you see that?
That was Saturday night, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it must have been Saturday. Yeah, not after the finale, but more just like
I think it was after like the defensive stuff and all that. And they were like, is Roman to blame for them not being able to field again and you looking like you did in April and May? And then he came with the answer.
Okay. because to that point, Jerry, if it's going to be, Alex Bregman in that position of like, oh no, this is a big loss. Like, obviously it's going to be hard for us to get over this. And then your manager is like, well, obviously we're missing this 21-year-old. Like, you don't want all the people at the top of the food chain saying like, I don't know what we're going to do for the next month without this kid. I even still stick on that ALCS line that he had of like, just be ready for those at-bats. And a big part of me is like, damn, we're assuming that this team can make the ALCS without Roman Anthony. Like, that's a massive assumption. But I mean, Trevor's story, again, we don't see a lot of stuff behind closed doors. We see what we have in the pressers and what these reporters get. I'm sure he's, keeping everyone level-headed as he has probably the entire season. That combination of him and Bregman out there on the left side of the infield, I would assume that they're keeping everybody under control. But even just lead by example-wise, Breggy last 15 games hitting 116 with 2 extra base hits. Understandable, he was hitting the ball harder in this series and got robbed of a home run literally in game 2, but yeah, it's Bregman. It's got to be Duran going on another hot streak like he did right after coming on this show. Other guys got to step up, and they know that. It's not like they don't know that. Like, I do disagree with the quitting, Coley. I don't think they're quitting. I just don't think
they
playing.
look like they were quitting. Like that was their body language. Their body language looked like they'd rather be anywhere else. I'm not saying, because again, I've given them credit all year. They've been weirdly resilient. I can't say they've been fully resilient because that's not exactly true. They've been weirdly resilient where I don't watch any games and think they're out of it. Like, they got shelled recently. That one was obvious. But 99% of the time, I'm like, no, this team has an indescribable amount of fight that I did not see until today, and that was largely by luck.
I think the Rafaela at-bat in the 7th inning, understandable the Sox find a way to win, and shout out to Lawler, whatever the hell his name is at third, who mainly sucked at third. Like,
it was almost a Red Sox, man.
Yeah,
he was Marcelo, would have been him probably.
He was kind of terrible over there, and that helped them a lot. But the Rafaela at-bat right before they end up getting a couple runs there, you got a runner on third, 1 out, and he's obviously going through it right now. And I think before my internet cut out, you guys were saying that. But he swings at 2 pitches way out of the zone. You need a sac fly in that situation. Swings at 2 pitches, not even close. Throws his bat down, is pissed off. I think right now they're more just mentally going through it. And we also don't really factor in fully that, like, this is, I know we're technically past like the dog days of summer, but this still counts. You're still in that grind of like, God, we just want to get to the playoffs. And that this team has not been in this position in 4 years. They haven't been in a position to have anything to care about in September. They finally do. And I feel like when you're not performing under those situations, you're just going to wear it a little more than you normally would if you're just trying to get to the offseason and go on vacation. Like, they know what's on the line here. This is a super rare situation for what they've had recently. They can actually do something of value here and of relevance in the playoffs, which they obviously haven't made in 4 years. And they're wearing it because they're just not performing. I think it's more of that. They're just going through it mentally, going through it at the plate. Some awful swinging outside the zone all series. I was yelling at the TV all weekend. So you got to clean that stuff up.
Give me an example.
I was like, oh, come on. And Jared, you want to know another one?
What? Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, that's a big one.
The second game, they didn't walk one time.
What are you doing?
Tyler, what do you say at the TV when you get
Go fuck yourself.
Jeez.
I do like how you like the accent of that. Go fuck yourself. Hey,
that's what I picture people scream at their TV.
Yeah.
When I'm sad and I'm watching baseball,
what do
I
you
just
scream, T?
Be better. You're better than this. Pathetic. That's a lot of my phrases usually.
Okay.
Yeah, I was very down on the fellas Saturday. I did not care for that effort. And you got Rafaela, like, he's going through it, obviously. You got this guy fucking jumping 17 feet over the wall to rob home runs on his own.
To be fair, later in that game, he also called the ball that he got nowhere close to getting to.
For sure, because someone's got to call it.
Well, Duran peeled off. Listen, I'm all for shitting on Duran's defensive left field this year. And when I watched it, I tweeted it immediately. I was like, can Duran for fucking once in his life just take charge out there? And then like after the game, like, no, Rafaela was like, I got it. And he really wasn't close to getting it, man. I don't know what he saw out there.
He was giving it his all.
It's just
I might have a weenie take here. Can I sneak a weenie take in?
Yeah, please. Quick?
Yeah. And I had flipped over to the BC game to watch those boys at Michigan State. Great game, Jared. You really missed out. Back and forth. BC, unfortunately. Yeah, they fall late in double overtime. But I missed the Rafaela catch. But I got to say, even seeing the replays and seeing MLB tweet out like catch of the year, I'm not trying to be negative here. But this is just what we're going through this weekend, what we're going through post Roman Anthony. It was hard for me to get like super jazzed up about that catch.
I agree.
The way the game was going. I'm like, great catch, but like they're going to lose anyway. They're going to lose the series. We're not going to get ketchup. Like this all sucks. So I couldn't really get that pumped.
Well, it felt like it just made up for the Trevor Story error. That's it.
Yeah. And errors they've been making all weekend.
To me, it didn't even do that. But for the catch, it's like obviously it's a sick catch. Giolito's reaction was awesome. So obviously
his reaction was awesome too.
Rafaela?
Yeah.
Reactions were great. I tweeted out the clips, and there's people that would respond being like, well, we're still losing. We're still going to lose this game. And I'm like, I see your point, and I don't disagree with you that it's hard to get excited for it when you know that you're going to lose a series in the game. But like, what am I supposed to do? Not tweet a fucking amazing catch?
Yeah, no, you got to put that out there. I mean, it's a great catch, but I almost hold Rafaela to a different standard. Like, I know he can make a better catch
for
than
sure.
that. So
for sure,
and he will. He's going to have a better catch than that, maybe even this season.
For me, it's like when he retires in 10 years, whenever it is, and we get the compilation of all of his catches. That's going to be in there, and it's going to be sick then too. Like in the moment, I don't disagree. I don't think it was a weenie take. I don't disagree that it's like, man, this like it's inferior. Like last year in September when it was like another 4-hit game for Vaughn Grissom. Like I didn't really care, but it was like a thing to talk about. You know what I mean? Like there's only at this point, it feels like last September. It really does.
I also think that in that 10-year from now compilation, you're not going to remember that they lost the game.
Correct.
Like going back
won't matter.
Like looking at if you look at a Jackie Bradley Jr. compilation video of all his catches, I can't tell you if they won the game.
Especially the early ones, like that 14, 15 era, like when you were suffering through some of those games.
Completely irrelevant to how cool it was. Just very, very cool.
That one in Baltimore where I think it was Trey Mancini maybe that he robbed. I have no idea.
The Brazier one?
That game or not.
They did win that game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I always remember Bogey's reaction on that one. That's incredible. He just puts his head down. He doesn't want to look. And then he looks back, sees the catch, and is like, are you kidding me? He caught that ball. But that's JBJ.
It's also
it was a Griffey catch. That Sadon catch was like a Griffey catch. Like that's the first guy that came to mind where you put like the leg in the first guy
I think of.
You go over and it's like, that's
Junior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not senior.
Yeah, no, senior's not making that catch. Junior.
Yeah.
Is Rafaela better than Jackie?
Defensively?
It's a combo.
I mean, are you factoring it? Well, I mean,
offensively, he's not.
Yeah, he hasn't had the highs of a couple of those JBJ seasons.
Jackie had what, like a 26 home run season one time?
Bro,
what year was that?
2016 JBJ, hold the fuck up, dog.
Did he have an 800 OPS that year?
835, and he had 832 the year before in 75 games.
Yeah.
And people forget low key 2020. JBJ had a hell of a 2020. Nobody else on that team did, but JBJ was playing his ass off that year.
What year was he on the Brewers? I thought he was on the Brewers in 2020.
Next year.
2021. That's what got him the deal with the Brewers. Everyone was like, JBJ's cooked. And then he went and had a 116 OPS plus. I think his last great catch in a Red Sox uniform was in Atlanta. And I think it was like Tanner Houck's first career start or second or something like that. I just remember a nasty catch in center field. I'll also say, like, any crazy catches this year, I immediately think of Denzel Clark, and I'm just like, nothing's going to top that fucking catch he had at the beginning.
Yeah, that was a crazy catch.
Like, that was insanity.
Also,
like, that was...
When it happens for your team, it's cooler.
Yeah. There's a home run robbery every night. It didn't used to happen at this pace.
No. There's one in the same game.
There's multiple in the same
inning later.
And that's another reason why I'm like, I love the MLB account. Never going to rip them. They love the 10. It's a great relationship. I'm more like, y'all see these catches too. You see more of them than I see. And you're saying that the Rafaela one's the catch of the year? I'm like, no,
I kind of agree with them because so many home run, like I have a big problem with home run robberies that are like a guy was just kind of saunters up to the wall and like jumps, but it's not like Rafael having to run full speed, not even like get his steps right, jump into the wall, jump up, get it, fall on his knees, start screaming. Like I do think that's in the conversation with the Denzel Clark one and probably with two other Rafaela ones.
The Denzel Clark to me was the closest thing I've seen since the Gary Matthews catch in, what was it, Texas? Way back in the day. You remember that one?
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Where he legit just fucking went up, climbed on top, and like spun 360'd or whatever.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like he hit the wrong button when he was midair. It was a crazy move.
Best catch like last 15 years was probably that Dwayne Wise one that kept the perfect game together.
Yes.
Because it was a home run robbery and it kept the perfect game together.
And the bobble when he came down.
He bobbles it.
Also, that's a catch that like doesn't happen unless a perfect game's on the line.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
That was 100%. Like, I'm giving everything in my body to catch this fucking ball. I might die. But
he's never run that fast before or since. Never came close.
Dude's running for his life. Oh, I got some negative feedback on this, but mostly positive. Pajes with the no-hitter.
Matt Cain?
What's
Oh,
up?
no.
No, I'm saying on Saturday. On Saturday,
Yesterday.
when
Yes,
Yamamoto's
yes.
got the no-no,
Yes.
and Pajes doesn't
I just
even
went to
like
Matt
making
Cain. That was crazy.
Matt Cain,
Philly
incorrect. Tim Lincecum, I'm like, no. But he makes no effort to catch that ball, and I understand. The biggest like rebuttal was, oh, there's a gap between the wall and like the fan. I get that, but the fact that he's not going all out to try to catch that ball with 2 outs in the ninth and a no-hitter on the line was bizarre to me. I didn't understand that one.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
Doesn't have
Red
to
Sox
hit that.
lose 10-5.
Yeah.
Who made the ridiculous catch in Matt Cain's perfect game?
I don't remember that.
Was it Rowan?
I think it was.
That's
I
where
think you're
my
right.
mind went. I started thinking of Angel
Aaron
Pagan. I
Rowan?
don't know why.
Oh, that's why you thought Pajes.
Yeah,
Okay.
my brain was
I was
cooked.
wondering how
Where
your
I was
brain even
going.
got there, but that's fair. That's actually fair.
Yeah. It reminded me of Blue Moon.
It did.
Yeah. Blue Moon was born in a ballpark 30 years ago at the Sandlot Brewery in Denver, and no baseball date is complete without Blue Moon Belgian White. Blue Moon's bold flavor, bright explosion of color, and iconic orange slice ritual guarantees a one-of-a-kind beer drinking experience year-round. And for the occasions when you want a lighter option, reach for Blue Moon Light at only 95 calories. And for those occasions that you want a lighter option, reach for, Blue Moon Light at only 95 calories and
Yep, you guessed it. Blue Moon.
3.6 grams of carbs and per 12-ounce serving. It's a refreshingly light alternative beer brewed with a real tangerine peel. Looking for great tasting non-alcoholic beer? Try Blue Moon Non-Alcoholic. Still made with real Valencia orange peel and coriander with just 80 calories. And Steve, I know what happened. He's already gone again. I was like, when Steve's internet went out, I know you were grabbing Blue Moons, and here I started talking about Blue Moons, and he was like, I gotta go get another one. That's what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The guy just loves Blue Moons. Inspired by the beer you already love and available year round, a wheat beer from Blue Moon with exceptional taste and only 95 calories, brightly brewed with real tangerine peel.
Real tangerine.
Tastes white and refreshing. Nothing compares to the great taste of a Blue Moon Light. Blue Moon made brighter. Get Blue Moon Light delivered by visiting get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared for delivery options. That is get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared. Blue Moon made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
I will say the Nathaniel Lowe triple was pretty electric in the moment.
Electric.
That was a nice moment before everything.
He's
went
been
downhill.
the shining beacon because he's like, this is still better than Washington. Like, he's still out there smiling.
See, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. There he
Nice.
is.
Yep.
He's got the Blue Moon right there.
Had to get a moon.
I knew it, dude.
By the way, on Blue Moons, we got a message, a DM, if you will, on Friday.
From Mr. Moon?
Not from Mr. Moon, no.
thank Christ.
I'm out of breath, dude. I'm so out of
Thank
shape.
Christ.
Just going to get a moon, and I'm like breathing heavy.
And you don't want to go to fat camp?
I think I have to go to fat camp. I really think I have to. Real quick,
See?
real quick.
I think I'm built for fat camp. Sorry, continue.
Definitely.
Okay.
No doubt.
All right. No, but there was a Section 10 listener on Friday that said that there was a vendor there that serves, alcohol, if you will. You could even call him maybe a bartender. And they said they went through more Blue Moons in that one night than they had the entire season combined.
What night?
Friday. The amount of Red Sox and Section 10 people that were getting Blue Moons, they went through more on that one game than the entire season.
Bro, it was
Okay.
crazy how many Red Sox fans were in
Nuts.
Arizona.
At Blue Moon.
Mm-hmm. Love to
You know
see
what I'm
it.
saying?
Shout out the Moons.
Shout him out.
Shout out Blue Moon, man. What a ride or die.
Love the moon.
What a ride or die company. That's why we drink moons. T?
Is Arizona like little Boston? Like, is there something about that? Like, is there a vibe there? Do they have like a community thing going on? Like Pedroia and Ellsbury pulling up and just like chilling, like seeing everyone, being around
Ellsbury
the team.
was there?
always been there, right?
Yeah. Does
He's
Jacoby
always
live
been
in
in
Arizona
Arizona.
now?
He's always been there.
Even when he's on the Red Sox, he's in
Interesting. I
Arizona
didn't
most
know
of the
that.
time.
Yeah, remember when he got hurt? He just went to Arizona.
Was
Millsy
there?
I remember him going home.
Yeah, to API.
I did like seeing them together. That made me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pals, lifelong pals. What a table setter combo. LZ and PD.
Oh,
Don't even get me started.
don't even start.
Look at LL Cool J, man.
Just doing it up.
He's had the
Perfect.
same sign off for 45 years.
Shout out Flo Rida.
He does the Sammy Sosa. That's the LL
Shout
Cool
out
J.
Sammy.
Who do you think did it first? Sammy Sosa or LL Cool J?
Probably Cool James.
Yeah, I'm gonna say cool.
He fought Michael Myers.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
so Busta Rhymes, who was also honored tonight.
Yeah. Wow.
Stuffed him in a washing machine.
Tate McRae was at the Halloween Resurrection reunion party tonight. That's a deep cut. No pun intended.
Folks.
You know what I mean?
T, what does LL stand for in LL Cool J?
Lit, little.
Okay.
There's only
Cool
two
J.
L's.
I don't know that lit was a
Not a thing.
slang term when LL
The only thing
showed up.
I remember from LL Cool J, because I'm not super familiar with his catalog, was that he said he was the most important rapper to ever exist.
It's probably correct.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know that song was like, "Who do you love? Are you for sure?" That music video came out when I was 9, maybe, and I thought it was pornography.
Yeah.
I remember when that music video came on the TV, I was like, my mom is gonna beat the shit out of me if I don't change the channel.
Yeah, no, he probably is too. He was that big of a deal, and still is. Like, he's still famous. You know what I mean? Like, he's still extremely famous.
We just saw him on TV
Mhm.
at the VMAs. Jay, can you book LL Cool J and see if Busta Rhymes will do the same show? I know I hate to double book, but if we can get Cool
That'd be a great
J
chat.
and Busta Rhymes in the same program, that'd be. I don't want to throw accusations out there.
Oh,
Didn't Busta Rhymes definitely use performance enhancing drugs?
Whoa.
Like there was a period there where Busta Bus got like
What's up, boss?
very
Yoked.
jacked.
There was a stretch where all of like older rappers, like
50
Dr.
Cent,
Dre. Well, 50
Dre.
Cent was always jacked, but
Mm.
Dr. Dre got like uncomfortably large.
Cam?
Busta Rhymes. Who?
Cameron?
No.
Cameron
Was it
got
Cameron
rich?
like jacked?
When the hell
Cameron's
did
like
he get
naturally cut, still kind of it, like always
Nelly-
has been. Yeah,
Nelly got
massive.
very jacked,
I'm
but he
talking
got like
Balco
ripped.
big T.
Okay.
Not,
Yeah, not
Cameron's
just
never been
muscles.
yoked like he doesn't care enough to lift weights.
People don't talk about that though. Like the 90s when roids were going crazy in Major League Baseball. Also Eminem.
yeah, but I think he never got like uncomfortably large.
He for
The
people
Game?
that was one of the craziest things was maybe in like the last 3 to 5 years discovering that Eminem's only 5'8". Like
How is that? Every famous person's short.
Yeah, but like Eminem, from growing up listening to him and watching him on television, he doesn't look 5'8" on television.
He screams
No.
short white
He
dude energy.
Yeah,
feels
he's short,
like a
angry little white
larger
fella.
human. Same thing. Fred Durst, 5'8".
They both. I mean, everyone's short to me. I'm not a good guy to ask.
I guess, but like the idea that I could walk up to Fred Durst or Eminem and put my chin on the top of their head, like that doesn't
That would
translate.
not end well for you in either of those situations.
Do you think Fred Durst could beat me up?
He's a pretty laid back guy, but he also made the song "Break."
Break stuff.
Yeah, break shit.
That's
that
Mac
was-
Miller was
that
like
was
that
30
for me
years
too.
ago.
Mac Miller's 5'7".
Obviously short. Like he looks so much shorter than even the fellas we're talking about right now.
In my head, he was always 5'10". R.I.P. 7-year anniversary.
Yeah, Mac
today.
Miller's not going to beat you up, Jared. So you got
Yeah,
that
RIP.
going for you.
No, you can take him.
I could take Fred Durst. Not that I would want to. I'm a
Probably.
fan. I'm a fan.
Have you seen Fred Durst lately? You wouldn't
He
recognize
looks very
him if you
old,
walk
yeah.
by. I'm on the, he's got like a gray afro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you seen his Instagram?
Yeah, it's very
Just post like old Volkswagen vans
it's
and
very
stuff.
strange. Yeah, I would go see Limp Bizkit though.
Shout him out.
Yeah, Jay, can we get Limp Bizkit? We'll get Wes Borland on the pod.
I can't imagine he would speak much.
No,
He'd be like Bryn. Scary Bryn.
John Otto.
Yeah. No.
Mm,
Actually,
Maybe.
yeah.
I saw Bryn's Instagram today. She was wearing a Green Bay Packers shirt. What the
That's-
fuck's
What?
that about?
What is that?
Yeah.
Bryn?
Brynstagram.
Yeah, what's up with that, Bryn?
You listen to Uncle Cracker, Jared?
Uncle Cracker just did a show in April with
Sugarland?
Yeah. Stuck
Sugar
like
Ray.
glue.
Sugar Fish.
Sugar Ray.
Damn, I'm actually disappointed.
Yeah, Mark McGrath.
I thought he died.
Nope.
Good for him.
You're always killing people, too.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
I assume death.
That's fair.
You trying to get Jovied right now?
Yeah, come on, man.
Where the hell is the Jovi on here?
Did I miss any Jovies?
I used to think Uncle
No.
Cracker was Kevin James.
What? What? What?
You know, for like King of Queens.
I know who Kevin James
We all know
is,
who
but
Kevin James is.
they don't really look alike.
Oh,
I would say
dude,
like
I 100% thought he was Uncle Cracker. For
I
like
can't
a
pull
long
Uncle
time.
Cracker's face and out of memory.
no, I would say I could get him mixed up with Paul Wall, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, the People's Champ.
Yeah, People's Champ, but
It's the
I mean, he's
Iceman,
always got
Paul
grills
Wall.
though. Paul Wall, baby.
What it do, baby? It's the Iceman Paul Wall.
Paul Wall liked one of my posts one time, but it was only because I collabed with Breggy, so it was a Houston
That still
connection.
counts. Weirdly enough, Paul Wall would be one of the top people I would want to like one of my posts. It would make no sense,
For
but if I
sure.
saw it, I'd be pumped. Livy Dunn liked one of my posts. So that
I'm
was
sorry.
cool. It's of Paul
What's the
Skeens,
post about?
but
Oh, it's a Paul Skeens.
yeah, but still,
That-
that was cool to see in the noties.
I hadn't seen the video you had taken of him in the bullpen when you were talking about it, and I saw it the next day. He did stare through your soul. Did you see?
That was your video, Steve?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I saw
yeah.
someone remake it the other day, and they're like,
the
collate.
Yeah, with
what's
no
his name?
tag, which was
Jake,
interesting, but I'm not the
Jake-
guy that
yeah,
goes in
that
the
was
comments like, "Where's
funny,
my
bro."
tag?"
Yeah, I don't think he did that necessarily maliciously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did notice there was no tag as well. But that he made it very funny.
Who did
Is
this?
it Jake Savicki? What's his? I
don't
don't know his
remember.
last name.
It was
you
the one
definitely
where
know this guy.
where it was like,
Oh, is he the guy that goes ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
the ball
He's very
guy.
funny.
Yep.
He's the ball guy.
You
He's a
guys
funny
are
guy.
talking about the one though
He
where
cut that very well.
it was the guy who was like me wearing a blonde wig, so Paul Skeens wants to fuck me or something like that. Is that the video you guys
What?
saw?
Didn't see
And
that
it was
one.
him looking backwards while throwing in the bullpen. No,
Nope.
Oh,
I
I'll
also-
give
Cut that.
I wanna
James
give teams-
credit because he like everything he does in his bullpen is simulating a real game situation, and he's not having it factor in at all or impact his bullpen. That people are literally in his ass. Like you're 2
What?
inches away from him. The setup at Fenway, I mean, we've heard about it from the Dodgers guy. I forget who that was, but during the World Series of like, oh my God, the fans are on us in the bullpen. He didn't let that
Yeah.
impact it at all. So that's him looking back at second as if there's somebody on there, but it ends up being my face. Yeah, that kind of scared me a little bit.
That was intense.
He looked right at you, huh?
Yeah, kind of stared.
Intense as fuck.
It's the Iceman.
I watched the
Paul
video
Wall.
back and I was just like, oh yeah, he really stared there. Iceman.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'll give T some credit too. There is some Kevin James to Uncle Cracker's face.
thank you.
I don't think it's that crazy.
That looks like Adam Sandler from where I'm sitting. Yeah, that's Kevin James.
It's James-ish.
Mm.
When I go to the Pirates game with the blonde wig and start doing flips and shit, so Paul Skeens low key thinks I'm Livy.
Who said that?
Sleeper
Uncle Cracker?
Stew is
Yeah,
the name of the account.
Cracker.
Mickey laughed back again.
What was Uncle Cracker's big hit?
Drift away.
Follow me.
But that's a cover.
So
Follow me.
I thought he.
Everything is
Yeah, that's
alright.
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Was that not a cover too? Or an interpolation?
Here, Follow Me has 219 million views on YouTube. Drift Away has 115.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Drift away is better.
Smile was pretty big too, right?
How's that go?
He doesn't know.
It's hard to describe.
Smile.
It's in a ton of movies.
Like, how does it go?
Hold on, I'm listening
And
right
then
now.
I just
Uh,
smile.
ready? Wait, I need to wait for the
Showing my
chorus.
teeth because I'm happy.
Yeah, give me a line, T. Come on.
You make me smile. That's all I got. I don't know any more of the words.
I actually do know what you mean now that you said it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was him.
I didn't pick that up.
I think that was late Cracker.
I don't know what that song is.
More modern crack.
Let me get a full chorus going here.
How are we frozen?
You guys are frozen.
Wow.
Oh,
Big
crazy.
freeze on the
Che-
Sony.
cheesing on the freeze.
I know.
Huh?
It's not
On
a
the
bad
Sony.
freeze. There's way worse freezes than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're on like the Sony Pixel XR QXZ.
big freeze. I
Mhm.
thought I had the best internet in the fucking neighborhood.
It's a
Where's
tough
Lucas
internet
Giolito?
shot.
I mean, they
so
hear
far.
us. They haven't not heard us.
Yeah,
you know what I
this-
mean?
This feels like a Riverside glitch.
Yeah, this is the side.
Honestly, if we stay like this the whole time, who gives a shit?
It's not a bet.
Yeah.
You look pretty good, honestly.
It's not
This
bad.
could look
Yeah.
way worse.
You guys want me to sing this chorus?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Good time for that.
You make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile. I killed that shit, bro. That was crazy.
Mm,
Thank
really
you.
good.
Coley, why don't you talk about Ridge wallets, man?
You mean my favorite wallet?
Yep.
Who doesn't love a nice Ridge wallet?
I've got 5.
Because they are titanium,
Mm-hmm.
and that's really all you need to know.
Right.
When I first got my Ridge, you know me, Jerry. I'm a guy who likes a nice sit.
Mm-hmm.
And when you've got a big, bulky wallet in the back pocket, I understand you're supposed to put a traditional wallet in the back pocket, but that was invented before people were really sitting. You know, it was a much busier world back then.
Sure.
Nowadays, we've got so much time. We're really blessed with how often we're allowed to sit.
Mm-hmm.
And the traditional wallet just doesn't really, it's not that game. You know, you always talk about, could Babe Ruth play today? The traditional wallet can't play today in today's sitting ass world. That's where the Ridge, with its sleek, compact design, slides real nice in that front pocket in a way that traditional wallets simply just don't. They're bulky in the front pocket. It fucks up your whole gait. You can't walk as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the unique, slim, modern design, and it can hold up to 12 cards. If you're a guy who's got a lot of cards, that's what the Ridge wallet can hold. And if you still like a little cash, a little cashish with your cards, buddy, do they have that figured out as well. It's made with premium materials like aluminum, titanium, and carbon fiber. That's right. It's shocking, but it's true. It's over 50 plus colors and styles to choose from. I've got the Red Sox one. It's in my bag over there. I can't get it right now, but I've shown it a million times. Got the nice Red Sox one. I'm always repping. Hardly Home, always repping. All Ridge products have a lifetime warranty. You want to live, pal? You want to keep living? So does Ridge, and it's going to be living there right with you. It's literally the last wallet you'll ever have to buy. It gives me peace of mind knowing that every single Ridge wallet has RFID blocking technology. You scammers out there, you pickpockets, you thieves, you don't affect me anymore. It's not clocking to you that I have a Ridge wallet in my front pocket. You can scan me all you like. You're not getting shit, pal. And of course, Ridge wallet. If you don't believe me, which is crazy, if you don't believe me, Ridge has over 100,000 5-star reviews. Can you imagine? I don't think there's another product in the world that has that many 5-star reviews. Everyone's always complaining about something. You get a Ridge wallet and nobody's complaining. Losing your wallet is the worst. But with Ridge, the AirTag attachment, you'll always know exactly where it is before panic mode kicks in. You go up, you do the pocket test, you do a little couple slappy doos. It's not there, no problem. Check the AirTag. Oh, it's over there. It's under the cat. Boom, get it. Ridge isn't just about wallets. No. If you think they perfected the wallet, they got bored. They said, what else can we do? They create premium everyday carry essentials like key cases, suitcases, and rings, all built with these same sleek, durable design. They said, we got all this fucking titanium around here. We got all these lifetime warranties. People aren't buying any more wallets because they already have all our Ridge wallets. What else can we use with all this titanium and aluminum? No matter what you pick, Ridge has free shipping, a 99-day risk-free trial, and a lifetime warranty on all their products. For a limited time, our listeners, mine, Jerry's, T's, Jigs, Steve's, Bags, Mikey's, all of our listeners get 10% off at Ridge by using code section10 at checkout. Just head to ridge.com, use code section10, and you're all set. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Tell them, section 10. Please support our show and tell them our show, we sent you.
Wow.
You know?
Well aware.
Mm-hmm.
Well aware. T.
Good luck with that.
T, what do you got on Lucas Giolito from this series? What do you got on those numbers? The pitch usage. Or maybe some like velo number. What do you got?
Just a general attitude.
Yeah. What
How'd you like his body language on the bump?
Mm-hmm.
What's his FIP look like, T?
Yeah. What was the FIP in the last 5 starts, call it?
Are you worried since he's so close to that innings, not limit, but innings minimum that he's about to hit?
Yeah.
You worried that he's going to opt out? Are you worried it's another void this team's going to have to fill in the offseason?
That's true. If they don't have Giolito, how are they going to replace that guy?
And if we don't have Giolito,
15 innings from that, T?
I think it's like 9.
So he's definitely going to hit
140s at 125.
I thought Castillo had him at 131 after this. I shouldn't trust him.
Oh, unless I was looking at B-Rep and I hadn't updated yet.
What do you think, T?
Facts.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Lucas Giolito, facts.
Oh, sorry. I was pissing. Are you asking like what's wrong with him?
No, just what do you got?
It's this fucking guy's deal.
Yeah, what do you got on him?
Break it down to you. Lucas Giolito, go.
Yeah, let's do a
Just
little
way too
breakdown.
much traffic once again. 7 hits, 3 walks. He had some tough luck on that Trevor Story error, don't get me wrong. But Ceddanne Rafaela ended up going back and getting one of those runs for him in the 5th inning. You go over his starts over the last month. He's allowed at least 8 base runners in 5 of his last 6 starts. It's the 3rd start this month where he's walked at least 3. In terms of velocity, 4-seam fastball was down 0.6 miles per hour just on his average for the year. He topped out at 94.6. And I remember earlier in the year, we talked about when he was getting up close to 96, how much it really helped his changeup and allowed it to play. You saw in this game, it just didn't play that much because he only had 5 whiffs total. Every other pitch, by the way, was down more than a full tick. So I think you're seeing with Lucas Giolito, a guy who's running on kind of fumes at this point in time. And you knew this was going to happen with him coming off elbow surgery, and credit to him. Still, he doesn't let these starts get completely out of whack, but it feels like with this much traffic, it's more of a when, not an if, that things are going to kind of catch up to him a little bit numbers wise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys disagree, or like even the 6th inning, the fact that Justin Wilson came in after he put runners on 1st and 2nd with no outs, Wilson comes in and strikes out the side. It's like, all right, like shout out to him. He came through, got the job done, but I don't know. Feels like he's playing with fire right now.
You would know what that's like.
I would. And only 53 strikes on 94 pitches.
Are you worried?
Yeah, I think, and listen, I keep saying I'm worried about the stuff catching up to him, and then he goes out the next start and he throws 6 innings of 1-run ball, and everyone's like, all right, well, look, he continues to get the job done. I look at the recent start where he had 5 walks as well, and then you see this one where he has more walks than strikeouts. It just feels like he's walking a tightrope. It does.
Does anyone agree or disagree? I feel like for me, because he's been in the league so long, and I mean, he's had seasons where he's been successful. It's not an aberration. Like I'm not saying, he'll finish with like a low 3, but I mean, how many starts does he have left? 3?
Yeah, he's going to make 3 more, so he's going to easily, I think he's 9 innings away from going over his 140 inning, kind of benchmark to make his club option become a mutual option.
What did he finish with? Where is his ERA right now? A 3.38.
Yep.
So like, I mean, worst case scenario, he's what, a 3.5?
Oh, no. Listen, this season is a success for him, no matter what way
Big
you can
time.
frame it.
Oh, for sure.
It's just how much do you, with the rotation struggling right now, am I betting on him to be what we saw in the middle of the summer? Not as much. Or in the playoffs, I'd be a little worried. He's your best option. You don't have anything better than that, so you're going to have to ride it out till the end here. One way or the other.
It's not even like they have no other human beings
They don't have bodies that can fill in. I mean, you touched up on it, T, but he gets behind in too many counts. Like there's too many 1-0s, 2-0s, and he's putting himself in trouble. Full counts, walking guys. The walks are crazy. What's it recently? So it was 3 this last start, 5 before, couple starts before that, 3 walks. It's too many
6
walks.
against the Padres at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, he's putting too many guys on. Like he's basically averaging like 3 walks a start over the last month. That's really bad. So you trust him, honestly, big picture wise. Like I still feel like in a big game, he's a guy that I would want out there. I'm not too worried about him running on fumes. I feel like all these guys are going to be banged up at this point. You're all going through it in September. They understand that the biggest games they're going to pitch this year are like 3 weeks away from now, probably. I don't think the standings are going to change that much. So it's just tough, though. Yeah, you mentioned it. Too many guys on base. Too many ducks in the pond, too many innings you look up. It's like there's 1 out, runner on 1st and 2nd, and he's just putting himself in a tough position, especially when the Red Sox can't score runs early in these games. You're just, putting the lineup in a tough spot, and it's a lineup that can't score a lot of runs right now. So been tough starts to watch recently, and they need him. They need him to be really good, especially when it's not a deep rotation right now.
He feels like a true number 3. Like in some starts, he looks like an ace. Other starts, he looks like a 5. That's a number 3. And I don't even think he's been as bad as a number 5. That's not fair to him. But
no.
It
was 5 innings, 2 earned.
Yeah, no, certainly not the end of the world. But
and you can argue one of those runs doesn't even happen. Like the 3 he gave up in that 2nd inning, when everything kind of went sideways with Trevor Story, like the Perdomo sac fly right after that would never have happened.
Right.
I don't know if Story's turning 2 there. I think people forget how fast Jake McCarthy is.
Yeah, it's probably 1 out there.
But who knows? That's why he ended up making the mistake. He was trying to turn 2 before the ball even got to him.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Giolito.
No. You gotta think
No.
this guy's got other stuff on his mind. He's like, how's Jerry's internet? Is he streaming right now?
Exactly. This guy's fixing internet. He's the cable guy.
Mhm.
Pitching is like his second job.
Right.
Like he's the top Xfinity fixed cable guy.
In the region.
Exactly.
Shout him
And
out,
that's his title. So he's got to make sure he gets that down before he's making starts for a Red Sox team. It's already in the playoffs. Come on.
I mean, he got it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see Giolito also compared kind of his last 3 starts really overall to what he went through earlier in the year. So I think that tells you where he's at mechanically and him feeling a little bit off throughout this period where just from a start to start basis, he hasn't been as locked
Sharp.
in isn't the right word, but sharp. Yeah, sharp's probably the best way to describe it.
Well, when he was at his best this year, to Steve's point, he was attacking hitters. Like he's not blowing away guys with 99. We know that. But when he's throwing strikes early in the count, getting 0-1, even if it's a guy fouling it off, taking an aggressive hack like that, he needs to pitch from ahead.
Yeah, I ain't worried about Giolito.
And when you look at like June through July, when like he was really riding hot and things were playing, he was walking like 2.5 per 9 with an 8.2 K per 9. You go since August 1st to right now, which is, I believe, 7 starts total. Yep, 7 starts. It's a 6.3 K per 9 and a 4.2 walk per 9. So the strikeouts are coming down and the walks are going up. That's going to create the traffic.
Did we lose him?
Yep.
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
I think everybody at some point in the show tonight has been lost.
Has
or
yours cut out?
disappeared.
Have
No,
you cut out? At
I'm
some
the
point?
only one. So my computer's going to explode and I'm going to get 3rd degree burns on my face in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Welcome back, boys.
Hey, here we go.
You know?
No,
Very
that's
good.
that's a fair point. I thought it was a little controversial. So,
Yeah.
but still, you had to say it. At that point, you just have to say it.
I wasn't gonna just keep it down like that. You know what I'm saying?
No. You
Yeah,
gotta say
yeah.
it. We'll probably have to bleep it, but still, you had to say it.
It is what it is. Yeah, Red Sox
Yeah,
lose
yeah.
5-1 though.
Not worried about Lucas Giolito. No.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Giolito.
No.
No.
I'd call it, what's the word? Orange flag for me.
What?
Like, I'm not red flag worried, but I'm orange flag. I'm looking.
Do
I'm
people
checking.
say that? Is that a thing? Orange flag? Do people?
Yeah, you know
Yellow
who does
flag?
it? Homeland Security when there's terror alerts.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not panicking. Like, part of it I expected. Part of it I think he can
Red level
overperform.
orange.
Level
His stuff
orange.
declining.
You're okay.
That's hilarious.
T, what do you got on Bello from tonight?
Solid. Not a lot of hard contact. 34% on the sinker, 29% on the cutter, which has become really seemingly his second favorite pitch. 15% on the changeup, 14% on the sweeper, 8% on the 4-seam fastball, 7 whiffs, 4 on the sweeper, 1 on the sinker, cutter, and change. Through the hardest pitch of his entire season tonight, he hit 99. And to me, that's something that's like, all right, is it because he's in warm weather? What is it really doing here? They asked him about the game and he didn't really have like a specific reason, but the sinker was up 1.6 miles per hour. 4-seamer was up 1.2. And I think that's the difference, right? Like a young guy like Brayan Bello, who's continued to build up the last couple of years, feels like he's getting stronger and stronger as the year goes along. And that's something you should feel good about. Unfortunately for him, Connor Wong behind the plate was doing him no favors. Those 2 wild pitches, which
What was
I
that?
did not think they were hard balls. At least one of them should have been knocked down. Both of them end up coming back and biting you. And then you had the whole situation in the 6th where if you have Willie Abreu or Roman Anthony out there, and credit to Rob Refsnyder, he went all out for the Gabriel Moreno double. But damn, man, like he hit the ground and you knew immediately he was going to have to come out of the game. Like Rob is... What is Rob? 34 years old. It feels like he is 42. And
The way that he
know.
talks about
I
people in
know,
their
I
mid
know.
30s is like,
no,
what's
I
Rob
love
Refsnyder?
Rob.
76?
Who spoke?
wait till
I've
you get
defended
to
Rob
34,
Refsnyder
T.
more than
I
anyone
don't know
when
if he
people
will.
didn't give a fuck about him and didn't want to talk about him. But Rob Refsnyder, he's 34.
He's dying.
Anytime something happens
He's on
to
the way
him,
out. Not
it's
of the
like-
league,
well,
of this
Let's
world.
be real. He
doesn't have
talks
much
like
time
he's on
left
the
on this
way
earth.
out.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh,
know.
and he has for
He's
years.
gonna
He's
do
on
it.
a respirator.
He told the Red Sox, he was like, I could die any day last year. So you better either make an extension offer or do something. I might not be here.
That was kind of just like a whiny, please extend me more than I'm actually.
Didn't he have an option?
But he wanted them to pick it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it was
think.
team option.
Yeah. He was like, I'll retire.
I
It's
love
like, well,
Rob Refsnyder. I just
Doesn't
genuinely
sound like it. I'm not feeling the love.
No
T.
one has talked up Rob Refsnyder more than Tyler
You just
Milliken.
said he's ancient.
No, we saw someone on Just the
Anytime he
Nuts.
does something, he needs to come out of the game recently or
no.
needs a
just
week
said,
off.
You just said he's banging on death's door.
I'm just saying, Rob, at this time, his body is not doing him a lot of favors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's
Natural
34, he's
causes
fucking old.
Rob is what you're calling
At
him.
34, I just don't expect it to be that bad.
At 34,
It just keeps hurting
the
every
old
time you
ass
say
age
that.
of 34.
I'm saying he's too young for this.
Yeah.
And that's not exactly.
It's like he's
at all what you're
42.
saying.
Like any slight bump,
Wasn't
or
much older.
if he has to run very hard, it's like, you know what? We got to pull Rob and give him the rest of the night. We're going to let Romy handle it from here. It's like, oh, damn. Like, I want Rob out there. I trust Rob.
You don't.
No one has defended Rob Snyder more than Tyler Milliken.
No one has thrashed him with their words more than you either.
I just have noticed anytime this year, like, he hits the ground hard or bang bang play, it's like, yeah, he's feeling it a little bit after the game.
What the hell is happening over here? We're gonna get a commercial for old balls. That's
Nuts?
Rob Refsnyder in T's mind. He looks at Rob and that's what he sees.
Legitimately, I've never seen a men's diaper commercial before, but that's what that was.
Oh,
and it
that's
could
the
have been-
leakage commercial, right?
Yeah, Rob
that was a
Refsnyder's,
weird one.
Yeah.
endorses them.
Yep.
Rob Old Balls Ref Snyder. That's what you're
Yeah.
calling.
I can't remember if I peed. I turned to Pampers. They keep me dry.
It's crazy. I can't wait for T to get into his 30s. So he just is like, oh, it's really not that different.
No,
It's
I
the
don't.
big assumption he's getting there. I
All
think
right.
Vegas would
Wow.
set the odds at even at this point. The
Yeah.
amount you talk about death and almost
I want to die
dying.
before
Yeah,
30.
you light your room on fire, and so does your
Okay.
sister. Like,
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't want to turn 34. I'll be old and gross and gray. It's like,
Who was it?
you'll-
I think
Nothing left in my life at that point.
I think Uzi used to say that all the time, and now people are like, "Yeah, dude, you're 30 years old, so what the fuck are you gonna say?" So
What?
it's okay though. Like if 29
all,
was
his,
like
all his friends are dead, so he can die.
mhm.
bar, good job, Steve. That was impressive.
Thank you.
No, if it's time to go, it's time to go. I understand.
What do you?
I just didn't think I was gonna live this long. Everyone told me I was gonna die by like 21, and then I made it to 21, and like now I'm here.
No one said that to you.
A lot of people.
Your direct family.
Puff used to say it to me all the time.
Nobody said it.
Shout them
I'd
out.
have all these
Yeah.
people coming up to me. You ain't making 21,
Anyone
brother.
I grew
Yeah.
up with,
Then I
please
did.
tweet to Jared that you told me you didn't think I
So
was going
just
to live
Puff.
that long. Please. A lot of people did not believe I was going to
A
live that long.
lot.
Did they think you would be dead or want you dead?
Yeah.
Mm.
Fair question.
Steve, did you catch any of Just the Nuts the other night?
I did, yes. I love the song. The song is really good.
Oh, you heard
I
the
mean,
song?
It's Bones, right? So obviously,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
yeah,
good.
2K.
2K.
2K production.
2K, yeah.
Go.
2K for
Yeah,
real,
yeah.
for real. I love the Sasquatch moment there where you're like, yep, got him in the slip, bang, home run. That's
Yeah.
just kind of how it works for Jerry Slips. But
Yeah.
no, it was really good. And Jay Hayes' reaction, I think that was exactly what was expected to the name Just the Nuts,
Mhm.
of him being like, yeah, I'm hearing we're calling it Just the Nuts. Like, that's exactly what we probably saw coming. It was really, really good performance by everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. So based on that reaction, he saw the clips. He didn't tune in.
Yeah, of
for the
course.
stream.
Yeah, I didn't tune in.
The Kyle Teal homer, that's the one I saw.
Yep. Just the Nuts coming back on Tuesday this week, featuring the McMahon and the J. Hay Kid.
This isn't Just the Nuts. See, that's a different thing. That's for that's not
yeah,
for
that's
Just the Nuts.
super
Yeah, Just the
fan.
Nuts would be like, hey, or something.
I
don't
was
know.
just.
What do I have the views
There you
this
go.
week? Wednesday, maybe?
Wednesday views.
They've done a good
terrible.
job of not having it be the same day in back-to-back weeks the entire season. They're like trying to.
Thank God.
almost trying to trick
Oh,
you.
you know what? I don't think I have the views this week because the A's, they're on the West Coast. So that's a
Right.
no. And then Friday, we were supposed to have the views on Friday against the Yankees, but Apple TV picked the game up. So now I don't have to do it, which is awesome. Now I can go to the
Fenway,
game.
bro.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go to all three games.
Okay.
Bold.
Yeah, I
Sunday
think I'm
night,
gonna go
but then you're gonna have to leave early.
He lives 7 minutes from the ball yard.
yeah, door to door, it's like 11 minutes.
Yeah, 4.5 with
All right.
traffic.
Yeah,
We'll see.
leaving early.
Leaving early. That was my favorite part of last year. I loved every.
Oh
part of
yeah, you loved it.
it. Yep.
Yeah, tell us about how much you loved it.
Oh, it was incredible.
What did you love more, that or your family?
Oh, my family. I mean, family first. Those were your two least favorite Steve moments from last year. Yeah, that would make sense. I don't know what else is even in the running. Jared was pissed at leaving early. I don't know if I've seen you that upset maybe ever.
I have been waiting 13 years to see the Foo Fighters in concerts. I missed Hero.
What was the text message you sent? I just remember the text being fucking hilarious.
Leaving early.
Leaving early. Well, you had said before you didn't make it seem like you left early. You made it seem like you stayed for the whole concert. We don't have to revisit it. It was bad. Leaving early. Right when I hit send, I was trying to grab it back. I was like, it's probably great.
If put it this way, if
your Madden awareness rating that day was -17,
if I was driving somewhere to record that podcast in person, I absolutely would have caved your face in when I got there. I would have
just crashed right through the front door.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Just a metal bat to the fucking face, I think. Oh, wow.
What happened?
Yeah, this was an all-time choke job by the Ravens.
Yeah,
did
it was like 40 to 25. Didn't the Bills miss
the two-pointer?
Yeah.
Brother, the Bills are already back in field goal position.
They're charging down the field right
What?
now.
Wait, what did the Ravens do?
Holy shit.
They just went quickly 3 and out.
Wow. It was 40-25 when I was pissing.
We should do play-by-play. I think people would probably want that.
Yeah, Bills, Ravens.
Bills, Ravens.
Only on the 10.
You know me.
Derrick Henry fumble. Catastrophic. Just absolutely catastrophic.
First and 10 from the 34-yard line. 46 seconds left. Bills without any timeouts. Josh Allen drops back.
I did have a question for T about...
Oh, my God. They're going to win this game. Sorry.
Yeah, Bill's going to win. Oh, my God.
Why'd you tackle him, you idiots?
Actually,
their only chance to win was letting him score there.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah,
good.
wow. Well,
all-timer.
T, question for you.
Yes.
The use of Garrett Whitlock in this game in the series finale tonight, did you how are we feeling about getting 5 outs there?
I think you had to at that point in time. They don't trust Slayton.
Internal.
They really don't.
Heard that.
I know. It was internal, though.
I think for them, like, they were hoping Zach Kelly was going to get the 7th, Chapman was going to pitch the 8th, and Whitlock would pitch the 9th. But you didn't have an option, and once Kelly showed he couldn't get the job done, which shouldn't surprise anyone, that should be Justin Slayton's spot at this point in time. You had to ride, and credit to Garrett Whitlock. He stepped up. I think it took 7 pitches to get through that first 7th inning, and then to go back out for the 8th. Nails. That's everything you asked for out of that guy, and he continues to give you, essentially 2021 Whitlock-like dominance. It may not be over multiple innings on a regular basis anymore, but it's nice to see in a really tight spot he can get the job done, because for a while it seemed like they were pretty wary of pushing him beyond 3 outs.
What the fuck is this team going to do in the playoffs if they need a righty reliever and it's like the 6th inning?
Dustin May.
Just tell whoever's starting to
you
keep
hope
pitching.
for Greg Weisser.
Yeah,
again.
just keep going, dude.
There's going to be a moment.
Throwing 120. Shut the fuck up. You're going back out there.
Again.
I do feel with Greg Weisser, and credit to him, he's had a good year, but there's going to be a massive home run he gives up in the playoffs. I can feel it in my nuts.
That's, dude.
Fucking
I can just feel it.
Come on, man.
Like, the more time goes on, Greg Weisser, I just have like an implicit trust in him. T's not wrong. He does give up moon bombs every once in a while, but I don't. He's been, since he got here, he's been our best reliever. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I think Kelly has a better chance of giving up a bomb than Weisser.
Sure, yeah. Kelly
I just don't
loves
think
that.
I don't know what, like, once you get to the playoffs, right? Like, unless it's a complete blowout, you're probably not throwing Zach Kelly. At that point, it's going to be between Weissert, who will pitch the lowest leverage innings, Slayton will be somewhere in the middle, and Whitlock will be your highest leverage right-hander.
World, I'm going to Justin Slayton in a bigger spot over Greg Weissert. No world.
I think
no.
If
Slayton's
you can
not
get
been
Justin
good
Slayton
this
back
year.
to where he was, that's not fair.
This is a lost year for Slayton. Because even when he was healthy before the 60-day IL stint, if he had a clean inning, he wasn't punching guys out.
No.
Like, he wasn't dominant. He wasn't getting swing and miss.
He didn't have a strikeout pitch. That was a big storyline the first month of the season. It was like, he's been good, but he's not striking anyone out. He even was talking about it.
Yeah.
Weissert, I get what you're saying, T. Like, Slayton should be better, but he hasn't been.
Right.
Yeah, I think he was a little up and down. I think there was that period where he wasn't missing bats, but he wasn't getting smoked either.
Like, T is like so good at evaluating players that he doesn't care about. But when he attaches himself to someone, he doesn't see the light.
No, I've gone to a point where I know if I trust my evaluation, most of the time I'm going to hit more than I don't. When I go away from my evaluation, that's when I regret it. I regret nothing more than me turning on Trevor Story in the month of May, because if I had stuck to what I said and what I fought for over a year, all offseason saying 3 to 4 win player, league average-ish bat, the defense has regressed a little bit, but he ended up being what I thought he was going to be, but I got away from it because I let that month of May
What's
really
the
just
OPS
stick with me.
plus after tonight, T? Do you know?
I'll tell you right now. I believe it's just over 100. Or that's going to be WRC plus. I won't have OPS plus tomorrow.
Well, what's his OPS plus minus tonight?
It's 101 WRC plus after tonight, and OPS plus going into today. It is 100 on the dot, or 101.
Wow. Doesn't it feel like he's like a 115-ish?
Yeah, if he had done
Just
what
how
he did
bad
since
was at the
June.
beginning.
Yeah. Even his April, like there was more luck that generated that month than actual him doing damage.
Yeah.
But even with Justin Slayton, before he got hurt, right? It was a 3.47 ERA at 3.10 FIP
Almost
at that point in time. That was 23.1 innings to start the year. Greg Weissert this year is rocking a 3.03, but the FIP's around 3.88.
Yeah.
So like, at least from surface level numbers, pretty interchangeable. I think Slayton, when he's been at his best, is a better reliever, and he's reached heights that Greg Weissert hasn't.
T,
All
I
right,
have
so
a request for you. Can I just ask T something real quick?
Yeah.
Not baseball related. Let's just say, hypothetically, the Bills had a ridiculous comeback, right? Like one of the best fourth quarter comebacks you've ever seen. It's a field goal as time expires. It almost gets blocked. How would you call it if you're the announcer?
Who's the Bills kicker? Is it Bass?
It was a terrible call.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
What's going on here?
Tyler Bass.
Tyler Bass is hurt. No, he's hurt.
on injured reserve.
Yeah,
Matt Prater, the man who once kicked a 60-yard field goal, lines up from 32. They snap the ball. It gets off through the uprights. It's good. The Bills win week 1 against the Ravens. Suck on that, Lamar Jackson. Win a big game.
Jesus Christ.
Bum.
Imagine the national broadcast goes,
Yeah.
suck on that one.
Hogdale, I need classes.
That's actually pretty good, T. I like that.
Thank you. I did play-by-play in college. There's unfortunately some really, really bad
Really racist
clips
stuff.
somewhere.
Yeah,
T, the unfortunate part is we're going to start that call. Wait, who's this guy? What's going on here?
Yeah. Now, where am I?
One of the worst things that happened to me in
T.
college,
Sterling.
I started calling men's soccer, and there was a kid on the team. His last name, I won't say his first name, was Pucci. I pronounced it pussy on the airwaves.
He's an Italian boy. Antonio Pussy.
The kick is up from Michael Pussy, and it's good.
Yeah.
His dad
And
sent a
it's
very
sopping
mean
wet.
email. A very mean email to the school.
It's wet ass pussy. It is good.
I was like, pussy! And I just kept, I don't know, it got worse and worse as the game went along.
Oh.
This game is tied. This game is tied. Michael Pussy. Michael Pussy. Michael Pussy.
Something about Michael Pussies. Brutal. Mikey B with the big swing.
It was awful.
Michael Pussy. Michael Pussy. Michael Pussy. And Boston Strong.
You head on down to Michael Pussy.
Snap down, kick up. And Pussy shanked it.
Shot score. Pussy. 5-hole.
Michael Pussy 4-3.
Oh, God.
Josh Cock on the assist.
Pussy.
Does Prater still have the longest regular season field goal of all time?
Oh, they kicked like 70 yarders. Now I don't know
The
that
kid
it's
from the
still standing.
Jaguars, dude. That preseason kick was one of the most incredible things I ever saw. Little,
I'm
right?
picturing the pussy on the back of the jersey. If you miss a
Little.
kick and they're just showing a guy with his head down, it says pussy on the back of his jersey. Like, get a load of this pussy. This guy can't even make a 30-yarder.
This pussy's not going to be able to show his face in this town for a long time.
I knew that day I was not a play-by-play guy.
Rough night for this pussy.
I feel like his dad's going to send a mean email to us.
Mr. Pussy.
Mr. Pussy, I swear.
Bob Pussy.
Oh no, here goes Bob Puss.
Puss Senior.
Bobby Puss is going to be raging.
Michael Pussy Senior.
I just emailed back steamed clams, and he's even angrier.
Wow.
Man. Good call, T.
Thank
Oh,
you.
one thing about Nextel Call of the Week, and
Yeah.
not to rip OB here, but there was a big disparity in the Rafaela home run robbery
He's
from
hurt.
OB to Will Fleming. I think OB thought he was dead, and Will is like, oh my God. It was a great call by Fleming, per usual.
Let me see. I think I texted OB after the game.
What the fuck was
And
that?
you were like, you got to clean this up. This is just rough.
Because we were talking about, like, you know, we were talking about the state of the team before the game, and then they won, and I just texted him, thank God. And he was like, no shit, I'm going Nick Sogard. And I was like,
That
I was like,
nailed
nah. I was like,
Play the music.
yeah. I was like, they lost the series, but
Talk about locked in.
The guy that called every pitch is like, we won that series.
Gotta give it to Sogi. Just an
Gotta go
unbelievable
Sogi
battle.
here.
How long was this after the game ended?
immediately.
Oh wow! So he hadn't even started drinking or anything. Like this is so
Sogard.
hard.
I mean, we're all clearly going Sogard here.
Yeah.
That was-
I'll give him a pass. I don't think he thought they won the series. He was just like, "Oh, Jared texted me after the finale, so he wants a vote."
Gotcha.
I was just talking socks.
Gotta go
So I got-
Sogard there.
Yeah, I think he thought I
I
was
got Mrs.
prompting
Pussy.
him
I gotta go 10-2.
for a vote, which yeah. So it's easy mistake to make. But he was locked in, man.
I'm going Sogi.
So guard.
Oh, it's Sogard.
You know, I mean, you don't win without him.
He's not wrong.
Listen, one of us here has been a Nick Sogard truther for a long
Yeah,
time.
T, how did it feel? Nick Sogard has his career-defining moment, and you're not on to date.
Yeah.
That was tough. That was a little painful. I was actually about to log on. I had finished dinner.
Sure.
But it was powerful. Well, I'm there. I make tied in the eighth. Come on.
You're very nice to the word two, T. You always pronounce two. You're like, that thing gets in there. So credit to you.
Thank you.
Huh?
He'll always be like, two. Like, he says two very specifically.
Give
know
us
what
a
I'm
2,
saying.
T.
With his chest. Yeah, let's hear
But
it.
you have two in a sentence, T.
Yeah.
Damn it.
See, this is, you know.
2
pass
plus
this
2
guy the
equals 4.
rock.
Yeah.
He just runs right out of
He's
bounds.
like, pussy, the kick is up. Ah!
Yeah. You pass him the ball and he's shooting on the other net.
No, Sogard's nasty too.
Oh, that's a different two. I'm talking
like
1-0, 1-0-2. Yeah.
Hmm.
See, any line that has to do with it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Nick Sogard was running to second base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that
Ju-
one's
This
I fucked it
this story is worth retelling for anyone that didn't hear it last year. But Section 10 night, Fenway Park last year, the 10's out there throwing out the first pitch, and T throws out a first, almost kills someone with his first pitch. But then when you go and like dap up the guy that you throw the ball to, he goes right up to Nick Sogard, and he's like, Nick Sogard, man, yo, I fuck with the vision heavy. He's like, I see the vision, the Sogard vision. And even Sogard was like, all right,
What?
dude.
He's like, I'm not even
He's like,
seeing
yeah,
this, man. I don't
yeah,
know.
sounds good, bro.
Listen, Alex Cora said it better than anyone. Championship caliber utility player, Nick Sogard.
When did he say that?
Spring training.
Oh, of course. Yeah. How can
Listen, if Alex Cora is a championship level utility player, for him to dub Nick Sogard that says a lot.
Yeah, it is. It is true. He does have a ring.
When Nick Sogard's on the field, I trust him to have a professional at bat. I trust him to make plays defensively, to run the base as well. That's all I ask. And he's a switch hitter. So you get some of that. He's versatile. And he had that all-time banger quote. Shout out Andrew Parker, who does an incredible job covering everything down in Worcester. But Nick Sogard said something early in the season where he was like, if you come and watch me for one game, you may not even notice me on the field. If you watch me for an entire month, you'll be like, damn, that guy's a pretty good ball player. And that's just when I watch Nick Sogard, that's how I feel. I'm like, he gets the job done. If he has to go fill in for someone, he's going to put the ball in play. It's not going to be much power, but he hit 273 last year, 242 this year. Just put the ball in play. Put up a good at bat, and he does that.
Does he follow you on social media, T?
I don't think so, no.
That's crazy to me.
Crazy.
You're his biggest supporter.
I love Nick Sogard.
You're day one. You're an OG Sogi guy.
I love guys who I feel like are getting 100% out of their ability, and I feel like that's Nick Sogard. And he's grinded. He's 27 years old. Like, it's been a long journey here.
He's old too.
But he has a pipeline.
That guy's up there.
Shout out Eric Sogard, the cousin.
How old is he?
27.
Oh, ancient.
Mm.
I don't know how he's still walking on his own power.
He's looking into retirement homes. He'll let
Yeah. He's seeing the light real soon. Just like Steve is seeing ethos.
Absolutely, Jared. That's what I'm seeing. You know, I'm always seeing ethos, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I'll just look around and was like, oh my God, that's ethos.
Just seeing ethos. Yeah. Wake up ethos.
And wake up ethos, because a lot of us know that we need life insurance, Jerry, to protect our family's financial future if anything happens to us. And one of the biggest excuses for putting it off might be that you think it's too expensive. But with Ethos, you can get affordable life insurance easily online. You love Ethos, right, Jerry?
I've always loved Ethos. I'm the one that told you about Ethos.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you told Breggy about it, and now he's got that trophy. The traditional life insurance process is complicated, but Ethos has made it fast and easy. Life insurance is more affordable than you think. With Ethos, you can get a free quote and customize a rate that fits your budget. You can get up to $3 million in coverage. Same policies, also known as some policies, as low as $2 a day, billed monthly. Lock in your rate today, since premiums can go up as you age. Ethos makes it fast and easy to protect your family's future in minutes, not months. No medical exam required. You just answer a few health questions 100% online. Get a quote in as little as 10 minutes so you can get same-day coverage without ever leaving your house. Ethos is a trustworthy company that disrupts the traditional life insurance industry. 3 million families have completed their applications and trusted Ethos to help find the right coverage. Protect your family with life insurance from Ethos. Get your free quote today at ethos.com/section 10. That is ethos.com/section 10.
Wow. What's next?
Death.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah. I mean, I think before we do Stop and Shop, do we want to talk about the report that Breggy's going to opt out?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably you should. Yeah.
I don't think he's leaving.
All right, that'll do it.
When I go to Stop and Shop, I can cross off everything that's on my list.
Tactical move! Incoming! Stop and Shop. Look ahead. Stop and Shop.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Look ahead. Red Sox win, leave them dead. Red Sox win, I'm seeing red. Stop and Shop, we look ahead. Red Sox win, leave them dead. Red Sox win, I'm seeing red. Stop and Shop, we look ahead.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
What's better than having to Stop and Shop, getting it done for all of you?
The Stop and Shop Look Ahead, brought to you by Stop and Shop. Head on down to Stop and Shop right now and you can get 10 cents off your tangerines when you buy at least 5 pounds of tangerines. Only at Stop and Shop. For the record, I just want people to know Because I'm sure people are going to read into that and be like, oh, did you talk to him? No, I have not talked to him about it. That's not informed. It's just a gut thing. Once the offseason starts, of course, I'm going to be in his ear all over again and be like, all right, well, we're running this back, obviously, right? You made us trade Rafael Devers. That was your idea. So obviously, you can't just leave after that. I'm sure the offseason episodes will have more informed opinions and things of that nature. But for right now, I am certainly not going to message him, call him, what have you, about his contract situation. That would be stupid.
I do wonder how his finish to the year is going to be looked at by other teams. Like if he continues to be essentially a league average bat through the rest, or maybe even worse, if he doesn't get his feet underneath him, how do teams kind of look at him? And credit to him, he had played 145 games the past 3 seasons, but clearly the quad injury has slowed down this year pretty significantly for him. But I also think it's going to be the teams in the playoffs that end up coming up short. The Tigers, did they circle back after last year where he kind of told them, like, no offense to you guys, I'd rather take a pillow contract and circle back? The Phillies, depending on what happens with them in the playoffs, do they come up short? Do they start to look at him a little differently? The Chicago Cubs, another team that was in on him. Those are the kind of things I think that are going to be pretty important to the playoffs, along with how he finishes, because that was the one thing Passan included in that write-up was bearing an injury or, barring that, or a really bad slump of some sort. Maybe that changes it, but I'd be curious right now to see if he'd get 5 years at $35 million from another team.
If I were him, I would be a little, not like if I were him, like if that were me in that position, I personally would be a little iffy about opting out of $40 million guaranteed.
Yes.
Like, I think if he opts out, he's not going to get $40 million a year.
I think it'd be like 28. I think he'd be looking like right around there, like 28 over 5.
Yeah. I think overall,
Maybe
for his
30.
career, it's like if you get like a 6-year deal or whatever, I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely a Boris's ass is on the line type situation.
The only thing, and this is going to impact how the Red Sox repurpose Rafael Devers' money, because if he was such a cancer that you felt you had to get him out of there, then I want to see you respond in the opposite way for a guy that you believe has set your culture. The fact that Alex Cora talks about it on a nightly basis till this day, that should carry its own weight. But we know they did not want to give him a long-term deal a year ago or even less than that. So how does that kind of impact the conversation? Do they look at it and they say, well, Bo Bichette's a free agent and he's horrendous at shortstop, can't play the position defensively. What does it look like if he plays third base and we give him $200 million or something like that? Does that become something they consider? I wonder. Because I think Marcelo Meyer, as much as I, want him to have a spot on this team next year, I think it would be dangerous to give him a promised spot right away. I don't think he was a finished product at AAA, and barring his health as well.
Still barring.
2 for 2. And just with his health and stuff, I think you need more security in that infield, because Trevor Story in that article as well, Passan said that he probably won't opt out. Trevor Story is going to be 33 next year. So you're kind of having to be a little bit careful with how you piece this infield picture together.
I think a lot of people were saying this, and I do agree. I wonder what a catastrophic slump looks like, because I think we're kind of. I was gonna say, I think we're kind of getting there, and we might be in the middle of it right now. T, I know you mentioned it, and I do fully agree. There's a lot riding on the next month plus, and kind of what that looks like. And the Red Sox just being in the playoffs for the first time in a long time. If he has some big swings, that's going to change. How it goes if he's going to become a free agent and all that. But it would be hard to see.
That's your new phrase, Steve. You like that?
What's that?
Talking about like big swings. You like that?
Yeah. I got a couple. Someone actually got me on the Twitter machine where, what do I say? Oh, no, I know. No, I know. I say no, I know a lot. And I didn't even realize. And then this weekend, I was like, fuck, I was saying it all weekend. I'm like, damn, that guy totally got me. But
no, I know.
I was like, no, I know.
Yeah.
And T, no, I know where you're coming from, and I fully agree with that. But no, there's a lot riding on obviously the next month, and it's hard to have these conversations.
Phrase, by the way, it's no, I know, but it's always to disagree.
Yeah, no, I say no, I know, just to make sure people know that, like, no, I know what you said.
I don't give a fuck.
I understand what you said, but you're an idiot. Like, you're bringing up this point, like, I don't know. I just want you to know I do know what you're saying.
No, I heard exactly what you said. It was stupid, but I heard it.
I know, and there's nothing I've ever agreed with less.
I just think you're a moron. I did hate the timing of this, just because it's like, can we just get through the season and see when Roman's back and try to get through that? It's like, I don't even want want to think right now about Alex Bregman not being on this team, especially when you see what the lineup's like without Roman. Like, without Roman or Breggy, even though Breggy's slumping. There's some morons, by the way, in the comments, like, good riddance, like, he ain't all that. I'm like, shut the fuck up. This guy matters so much to this team. And if he ends up being one of those guys that only wears a jersey for 1 year, I'm going to be pissed. Obviously, he's a friend of the program, but just to what he means to the clubhouse culture and all that, it would be a brutal loss if they don't have Alex Bregman on this team.
Yeah.
It was also part of the calculation when you traded Rafael Devers, is you gave him all of the leverage, literally all of it.
And he told you already, like when it came out that he wasn't willing to discuss contract anymore midseason, like that was it. He knew his leverage. He's going to play his leverage and he's going to get those offers. And for the Red Sox, it's going to be up to them to try and act like they're not bent or being bent over a barrel, essentially. And that's where, like, I do wonder if they get in on the Bichette stuff and say, do you want to try third base? Would you be into that idea?
Whether or not Bregman's back, like I don't believe that Trevor Story is not opting. Like, why wouldn't he opt out? Out of the goodness of his heart? Why? In what world would he not opt out?
And if I'm not mistaken, the Sox can then like veto that by opting back in for the third year, right?
I'll learn how to make a bomb if they do that. I promise I'll figure out how that
3
works.
for 75, that would be atrocious.
I can't imagine a worse idea. I just can't. He's having a great year.
Yeah.
3 years
you're saying
from
the
now?
assumption that he's going to be able to do this 3 straight years after this.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to point to that says he's going to do it 3 more times. He's having a great year. I want him to go cash out big time. Like if he just opts into the 2, I'm not going to say anything. That's super on the table.
Yeah, it'd be
if
25
he
million
opts
for
out
28.
and you cancel that, terrible move. Absolutely awful move.
So he only has, this is the only time he can opt in, right? It's like opting in basically for 2 years for 50. Okay,
yeah.
Correct.
And I feel like he could beat 50. There's no free agents. It's Bo Bichette and Alex Bregman. Those are the free agents for that side of the infield.
Before that report from Passan, I was more worried about Story opting out than Bregman, the way things are going.
If he finishes strong like this, I don't see how he doesn't have a market that beats $50 million.
I don't know. I think teams are going to be a little bit wary of him. I think with the defensive stuff starting to decline. And
sure, but someone would sign him to play second.
Yeah, but you're going to give him more than $25 million over 2 years? That feels like a lot.
It's not I don't think it's the AAV at that point. It's the total dollars.
Yeah.
You don't think you can get 60? There's no one else. There aren't any options.
Yeah, I think Story could get
so
70.
Like you're saying 3 years 60 versus 2 years 50?
Like, I think that's the floor for where the offers would start. There's no one available. There are no available. This was my big point when we traded Rafael Devers. There aren't free agents available. If you really needed to trade this guy, you simply could have done it in the offseason.
I just think it's a profile people would expect to fall apart pretty quickly.
For sure.
So much of his game lies on athleticism.
You don't need 30 teams to try and sign you. You need one. And I guarantee you he would get at least one. It could be the Blue Jays, because I agree. Bo Bichette's going to be a hot ticket item this year. I wouldn't be shocked if they were like, well, we gave Vladdy $600 million at once. Like, we still need a competitive team.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's going to opt out. I don't think he's going to go out there and test it. I think he's going to be willing to eat those last 2 years. And I think, honestly, for him in a lot of ways, too, I think there's something to him playing in Boston and not only feeling like he has to make up for some of that contract, but I think he's very close with Cora and his leadership role this year. Like, he's become right next to Bregman, the guy. And I think if Bregman were to leave, he'd be the main leader on the team. And I do think that's something that would probably speak to him a bit as well.
It's crazy. We're only like 3 months removed from this being maybe the dumbest conversation we could have ever had. Like the fact that we're actually having a real convo of Trevor Story opting out, that came up earlier in the season. We're like, oh yeah, is he gonna opt out after this year? Like, it was all mocky doos. Yeah. And now it's like, no, he's been the MVP of the team and he might actually opt out. It's a serious consideration.
Didn't Passan say no? Like a
probably
no?
not.
Yeah.
That was the word he used.
But if we're going to talk about the next month for Breggy, I mean, if Story's just dominant for the next month, I agree with Coley. I think his market would be more than what he'd get here.
Yeah, I think it would be crazy for him to not.
I'm trying to think of like a shortstop at his age who's gotten a recent deal like that.
Especially if the Sox were to like lose Breggy too. I don't even want to talk like that, but the value of Story goes further up if you have even fewer guys that can come back. That might then force their hand to give them the 375. Even if you disagree with that, like they might then factor that in as a possibility.
I actually think it goes down, because if Bregman's not here, why would you want Trevor Story? Your whole team's 22 years old.
What do you,
well,
what do you
might
mean? Why
look
would you
at
not
his,
want Trevor Story? Just for like
what does he do? Like, it's not a
leadership,
competitive
defense.
team, but it's not a competitive team. If
Well, I'm
Bregman
saying
leaves.
you'd be more
They're gonna
pressure
do
to keep a guy
something.
like that and then add more on top,
Yeah.
obviously. But to lose both would
There's
be
nothing to
catastrophic.
add.
They'll find a way. They're going to be looking
They
to compete
historically
next year.
do not.
No, I don't think they're going to be looking to take a step back after this year. I think they see this as their window.
That's not on them, though. If Bregman leaves and goes to the fucking Tigers
Yep.
or whoever, I
think
don't
you would
know
see them
why
make a
you'd
hard
be
push
like,
for Bo Bichette or someone like that. I think that's what it would become. I think they're going to try their best. Now, does that mean they're going to have a monster offseason? No, but I do believe they're going to be trying to win. And they have to repurpose
Sure.
this Rafael Devers money, or the bitching and complaining is going to get louder and louder.
But I think that only happens if Bregman's involved.
I think
other paths.
painting it is only one pathway. Like I think there's other
For
options
free
there.
agents, like there
No,
really
you
is.
could do it through trade, through different options. You still have an extra outfielder you could deal this offseason. What could Jarren Duran get you on this market? Like, he still has value as a player with his team control. I'm not telling you it's the craziest thing, but they would find a path.
We're heading into an offseason again where Willier's value is looking pretty tanked as well.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
If
wouldn't
he doesn't
consider it
play
tanked.
again, which it's on the table, I'm not saying he's not going to play again, but again, based on Campbell playing right field for the first time and basically since he
Ever.
entered the organization, is not a good sign that they think Willier's like ready, itching to come back.
Yeah, I still think Willier, with his team control and what he's done on the big leagues the last couple of years, I still think there'd be a lot of teams very interested in him.
I hope.
I'm trying to think, like, what is a 33-year-old shortstop who's hit the market the last couple of years? That's not like washed. Like every other 33-year-old shortstop.
They're usually
is close.
under contract for more years. Like it
Yeah.
typically doesn't happen.
Exactly.
So that's
Yeah. Like if you're that good, you're not hitting free agency at 33.
right.
Yeah, I think he's going to end up staying in with the contract, but who knows? Like you said, if it's a ridiculous final month, who knows?
Who am I thinking of the shortstop with the Rockies? Like he signed
Cover
like,
story.
there was
Nailed it.
he opted out and just fucked himself.
Tula?
No, he was with the
Bro?
Nationals.
Ian Desmond?
Ian
Oh, yeah,
Desmond.
Ian Desmond.
Desmond, right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if the free agency class had even one other shortstop option or middle infield option, I'd be like, yeah, he'll opt in. I can't buy the logic that he's going to opt in out of like the goodness of his heart because he thinks he owes the Red
No,
Sox.
I think
one's ever
it'll
done that.
all factor in. I think it would be a collection of all those things. I do think he's really enjoyed his time in Boston. I do think
Sure.
that's going to factor in.
I don't think that's
the
I don't think that's
relationship he has
incorrect.
in the clubhouse and the dugout. I
think
that will
Xander
impact
enjoyed
it.
his time in Boston. I don't think it's like turning down more money. I don't fault people for doing that. I just think there's more money out there for him than 50 to million over 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be enough of a gap between what he could get out there and what he has here to make it worth it.
He does have, and we could sense this in the interview that we did in spring training, like he does have part of that Chris Sale in him where he feels like he owes the team something, like he's in the negatives for obviously
talks
what he's
about
been
it
able
all
to do
the
this
time.
entire contract. So I could see that factoring into. These are not all lead fact. Money is always the top factor.
Yes.
Correct. And it should be. I completely,
of
it
course.
should be.
But other things do play in, at least to some degree.
Yeah, I have to sneeze again, I think.
Oh, no.
Fucking let it roll. There it
Bless
goes.
you.
Bless you.
Garrett Crochet versus Luis Morales. Dustin May versus Jeffrey Springs and Payton Tolle. Are we gonna get? Are they gonna push Tolle?
The way they were talking today is the only way you'll see Tolle on Wednesday is if it's a bullpen game. To me, it seems more like some idea of either Connolly Early or Kyle Harrison or a full bullpen game.
They don't know who Kyle Harrison is.
They don't want him on the
Yeah,
team.
They've never heard
No,
of him before.
They hate
If
it.
Connolly Early gets a start before Kyle Harrison, holy shit, even with the ankle injury stuff involved.
I don't think that's crazy. Based on how they've operated.
Considering that they were like talking about Kyle Harrison like he was going to be a mid-rotation arm for years to come, that's a pretty steep fall to have a guy who made 6 starts, or to have 2 guys who made less than 7 starts at AAA jump you.
Get me G1 on a flight.
Oh,
Bro, hitting 100 in this 3rd live BP. Are you fucking kidding me?
Get me G1 in Sacramento.
what's the worst that could happen?
Elbow explodes in front of everybody.
Well, then he said he tried.
Sure.
Garrett Crochet, 2.67 ERA, 108 WHIP, 11 strikeouts per 9. There's been a little noise about Crochet on 4 days rest versus 5 days rest. On 4 days rest, opponents hitting 222 with a 662 OPS, 348 ERA, 101 whip, and 11.1 strikeouts per nine. On 5 days rest, opponents hitting 222 with a 610 OPS, but it's a 229 ERA, 105 whip, and an 11.4 strikeouts per nine. I mean, it's like a full run lower, but really the opponent line is the same. Like, go figure. That's weird. Well, the ERA is more than a run higher. Nothing else really changes. It feels like the ERA is higher, more on chance than anything else, than any other factors that might be at play there. Crochet's last start was 13% of the earned runs that he's allowed this year and 25% of the home runs. Feels very safe to throw this start away as an aberration and nothing more. Worth noting, too, he is 32 and a third innings higher than his previous career high, and he has made 28 of his 30 career starts this season. His first start in September, he averaged 96.6 miles per hour with the fastball, which is 0.3 higher than his season average. The Red Sox are 19-9 when he starts and have won 3 straight. Luis Morales, 3-0, 159 ERA, and 0.99 whip and a 9.5 strikeouts per nine. He's a rookie with 5 starts and 6 appearances so far in his career. In his 5 starts, he has 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 strikeouts. So he'll probably have 9 against the Red Sox. Morales is mostly a 4-seam sweeper guy, and they are both very good. 4-seam sits at 97.2. He has 14 strikeouts. Sweeper has hitters 1 for 15. The A's are 5-1 when he pitches and 4-1 when he starts. Game 2, Dustin May, a 1-4 record, 5.40 ERA, 169 whip, 8.3 strikeouts per nine. Those are his numbers with the Red Sox. That's 6 innings, 5 hits, 0 earned runs, 8K performance. That feels like a long time ago. May is likely reduced to an opener role in this outing as his last performance came out of the bullpen. He went 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned, 2 walks, 1 K in his first appearance out of the bullpen. This is much better than what he has done starting so far. However, he only got 2 whiffs on 53 pitches and 25 swings. Not great. The Red Sox are 1-5 when he starts. Jeffrey Springs, 10-10, a 4.13 ERA, a 1.18 whip, and a 7.2 strikeouts per nine. People forget about his 7 ERA in 16 games for the 2020 Red Sox. The lefty spent the last 4 years in Tampa before going to Sacramento. He has a career 3.61 ERA in 26 innings against the Red Sox. He has been fine for the A's this year, but has a 5.40 ERA over his past 5 starts. Springs is a soft-throwing lefty, only averages about 91 miles per hour with his fastball, but his changeup is his calling card. He's thrown 664 changeups this year. Only 9 have been against left-handed hitters. The A's are 13-16 when he starts and are 1-5 over his last 6. And then for Game 6, I mean, the A's have not named a starter, and it doesn't look like it's going to be Tolle, so we don't know exactly what the deal is for that start yet.
When I look ahead, and you wind up dead if you don't listen to what Steve says. Even then, you might still wind up dead. Caught in a tornado, get smoked by your neighbor shed. When I look ahead, when I look ahead, Billy's gummy bears. Chew 'em with your mouth.
Weather look ahead, brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears.
You chew them with your mouth.
You chew them with your mouth. The Boston Red Sox head to a minor league park in Sacramento for a 3-game series against what Will Fleming would call the Oaklamento A's. Game 1, Monday, 10:05 p.m. Eastern, first pitch, partly cloudy, 77 degrees, 0.1% chance of rain, 11 mile an hour winds. Game 2 is Tuesday. That's funny, Jared. It's like Tuesday. It's like the same thing. It's like Tuesday. Tuesday. 10:05 p.m. Eastern, first pitch. I kind of love mixing in these West Coasters, man. Obviously, it was way better with Don and Jerry, but I kind of miss some of the late night ones, so we're going to get a couple more of those here. And we obviously have one in Arizona, so this will be nice to be the last late start of the year on Tuesday. Partly cloudy, 75 degrees, 0.1% chance of rain, 8-mile-an-hour winds. They just don't want you to be happy, Jared. Game 3, Wednesday, 3:35 p.m. Eastern, first pitch, partly cloudy as well, 73 degrees, 7% chance of rain, 6-mile-an-hour winds. So a very comfortable series overall. Should be able to avoid the rains. I feel bad for you that you didn't get your 76 there. Honestly, there's a chance Tampa's the only chance we have left this season for 76, unless Boston pops out and gives you the special temperature from now until the end of the season. But it seems like that would be unlikely as October is not too far away. That is your weather look ahead, brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears. You chew them with your mouth.
That sucked.
I felt bad. I always got to report it as I see it, but like just missed 76.
Yeah. There is nothing you could have done, or
no? I talked to the weather people and they're like, sorry, this is just what we're seeing. So you want me to get an update right now and see if it is 76?
If it changed,
okay.
Yeah.
Right,
Could have changed. The winds are shifting.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, it's close enough where I feel like it's worth the review.
Yeah, hurry up. I really want to know.
Okay.
You gotta know.
6, 7.
Monday. Whoa! We have an update. This is our first weather update. Game 1, Monday, 10:05 p.m. Eastern, first pitch, partly cloudy, 76 degrees.
That's huge.
This is why you ask.
Yeah,
When everyone's
this is why
like,
you get the review.
Oh, why do you always interrupt Steve's weather report? It's because if I don't ask the questions, we don't get the answers. That's why.
This was just a fair review. It wasn't anything combative. This was fair.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I didn't speak up, would we have known
I think
that it was
I was the one that proposed the review for the record.
No, I spoke up.
All right. You said it sucked.
That's speaking up.
You spoke up.
Okay.
I spoke up, and because I spoke up, you snapped into action.
Jared, I'd love to give you a lot of credit. I think you get unfairly judged during the weather segment. I didn't hear any raindrops.
Well, that's because it wasn't going to rain, right?
Ages. No, it's not going to rain.
Tsunami.
Yeah, like a lot of other series where you did play the sound effect.
You didn't fucking know.
I did.
There was almost a tornado. It was literally a tornado in Massachusetts.
Blaring the thunder. Come on.
Well, yes or no? Was there a tornado in Massachusetts yesterday?
In Massachusetts?
Where were you on that one?
The Red Sox. I'm just supposed to give updates on everything. This is about where the Red Sox are. We all know that.
Was that rain thing going on yesterday? Like 5 p.m.?
Yeah.
That rain thing? That. You mean the tornado?
Yeah, I was whipping it through.
It's a classic weatherman say. We got a rain thing coming up tomorrow, so
yeah,
be on the lookout for that.
Pay no mind.
Yeah,
Blue Bro didn't stop
tomorrow. Rain thing coming through.
Yeah. If you want to go to these games in Sacramento, the Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means that you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, the fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I mentioned earlier, I'm going to go to all 3 Red Sox Yankee games next weekend. Does anyone want to come with me?
I would, but I have a very busy weekend.
Doing what, dude?
Puff's getting married. Got some
all 3 days.
Shit. We got
He's getting married the whole weekend.
We got some wedding shit on Saturday. Staying at the hotel Saturday into Sunday.
When's the wedding?
Saturday night.
Okay, so you can go Sunday then.
I got to check out and get everything assorted in the morning.
You're the worst.
I got to check out.
I'm being
that
honest.
takes all day.
Jake, you want to go on Friday?
I can only go to all
3.
three.
He Steve?
I was going to say I would love to go to all 3.
I thought you yelled at me for wanting to go on Sunday. Now you want to go?
No, I don't remember you ever really going to games on recording days. I couldn't
don't.
remember the last time you've done that.
I don't.
But I figure if we're both there, that kind of makes sense because we're both on this show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that way I won't get yelled at.
Yeah. I can just tell myself leaving early and then see what it feels like.
Yeah. I'm going to go to all 3. Thanks to the Game Time app. Fees are included. Know your total upfront with no surprise fees at checkout. Save even more when you choose a section and you let Game Time choose the seats for you. Snag new ticket deals before anyone finds out by following your favorite teams in the Game Time app to receive alerts. Get a panoramic view from your seat in the app before you buy your tickets. The lowest price guarantee or Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry today. Take the guesswork out of buying MLB tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use the promo code SECTION10 for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, use the promo code SECTION10, SECTION10 for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. Predictions? Coley.
I'm terrified of Nick Kurtz.
Yeah, me too.
Truly terrified. And it's such a Mickey Mouse ballpark. Like, it's hard to know, especially since it's going to be 76. Like, the ball's going to be like routine pop flies are going to be dingers.
Yep.
Yeah, absolute dongs. What, T?
Second in park factor, just behind Fenway Park this year. Or excuse me, Coors Field. Second most offensive friendly environment.
Okay.
That feels important.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2 out of 3 for the Sox.
Okay.
They need him.
T?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that last game, not having anything lined up, but the fact that Mason Barnett's pitching it actually doesn't make me worry too much. Luis Morales, top 100 prospect right now, exactly number 100 on MLB Pipeline's list, but a guy who doesn't generate a lot of fly balls and walks plenty, feels like the Red Sox should be able to jump on
Morales?
him.
Yeah, he did.
Luis Morales. I said Perales?
Yeah.
Oh, Luis Perales is on my mind. Luis Morales.
Different guy.
Very sad that Roman Anthony will not be in this series. If you look at his expected home runs, if he played in Sacramento every game, he'd have 17. So that just shows you what it means to be in a ballpark like that. With Crochet and May having some homer problems, that does worry me a little bit. And Jeffrey Springs just eternally pisses me off because when the Red Sox so badly needed to develop a starting pitcher, they just shipped him out. At least we got Nick Sogard in that trade. That's the one positive there. I'll go 2 out of 3. I'll take the Garrett Crochet game as a win. I think they find a way to lose the Dustin May and then the bullpen game on game 3. Whether it's early or Harrison, they pull that one out.
Steven?
Yeah, the A's just scored 31 runs in a series win in Anaheim over the weekend. They have the 6th best team OPS in baseball, but they've given up the 3rd most runs in baseball. Might be a similar series to what I expected in Arizona and what we kind of saw a little bit more towards the end of these games where there's a lot of runs scored on both sides. Breggy, we've mentioned the struggles, hitting 119 over his last 10. It's been a tough stretch. Hopefully he can hit some bombs in what Coley's calling a Mickey Mouse ballpark, and I fully agree. Sox collectively hitting 222 since the Roman Anthony injury.
Oof.
I'm going to say, and I don't normally do this, I'm saying Sox winning 1 out of 3. I think this is going to end up being one of the more disappointing road trips of the season, but I don't think it's the end of the world. You're coming home, get the off day, and welcome the Louisiana Balloons to Fenway Park, and that's a massively important series with implications of who is going to host that wild card series. I'm going to hate that Dustin May start, can guarantee you that. Get ready for that neck flying back, watching some balls soar out of that ballpark. 5 series left after this: Yankees, A's, Rays, Jays, Tigers, and then it is the playoffs. So yeah, give me 1 out of 3, and I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know. Kind of feels like it's going to be a 2-4 road trip.
I hate to say it, but I agree. Yeah, the A's can hit, and right now the Red Sox cannot. And you don't exactly have your studs lined up for this series. Like, I think I would feel differently if you had, any combination of Crochet, Bello, Giolito for at least 2 out of the starts, and you're only getting Crochet in this one, so I don't feel super great about the B team going out there and trying to get outs against some of these guys that can swing it for the A's. I think it's a 1 out of 3 series, unfortunately. The Yankees are playing the Tigers this week, so we have that going for us, where it's like, all right, it's not like they're playing the fucking Nats or the Marlins like they've been playing. They have one of their more difficult series that are remaining on their schedule. So hopefully the Red Sox don't lose too much ground against the A's.
They're basically a game back, right? I mean, Sox have the tiebreaker. So 1.5, you're essentially like a game behind the Yankees. They play the Tigers. You get them at Fenway. So I don't expect the Sox to... It would be hard for them to sweep anybody the rest of the way. I don't know. I don't know if we can expect that, but if you could pick one series, it would be this weekend.
That'd be nice. Jake?
2 games to leave rain out on Wednesday.
2-game sweep, rain out on Wednesday.
We're due.
We kind of are due.
7%.
The Red Sox would be so happy if that happened. They genuinely would cry tears of joy.
That would be nice.
It wouldn't get made up. If they have an off day the day after, they would just make them stay, right?
Probably.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Yeah, that'd be worse.
I think they'd hate it.
Do the
Think it'll
A's
be
have a
worst
game to
case
play on
now.
Thursday?
That'd be nice.
Or let's just have the A's be the home team in a
In
doubleheader
Fenway?
at Fenway. Yeah, let's just give them one of those.
Did
Who
that
cares?
happen recently?
What?
Home team at an away stadium? Did that happen to us?
Didn't that happen in Baltimore when some
Yeah,
weird shit was
I have
going
Baltimore in my mind.
The
Might
only
have
one
been
that's coming to me was
hurricane
when
related or
the
something.
Royals had to come back to play 1 inning.
That was funny, but I feel like this happened.
There's a chance the Rays were a home team in Baltimore because a hurricane came through Tampa or something like that.
Oh.
There was also protest stuff going on in Baltimore. So
Yeah, I
that
was
was
thinking
weird.
about that. I was thinking about that.
They played an empty stadium game.
Yeah,
They've done that, sure, but I do fear there was like a home team in a road stadium
I think it
against
100%
that
happened.
team in their stadium.
I also fear there's people listening that are yelling it out right now, but
Sure.
we can't hear you because like
Yeah.
We can't
we're in
hear
the
you guys.
past to you, like you're in the
No.
present.
Mhm.
So I feel bad for you, but I appreciate you giving that effort.
Mm-hmm. I always think it's crazy when an artist gets emotional for winning video of the year. It's like your video editor should be up there. You didn't win song of the year. You won video of the year. You didn't edit the video.
Okay.
That's my
They
final thought.
performed in the video.
Hmm?
What?
That you do perform in the video. Like if you think like Telephone, like with Lady Gaga and like Beyonce back in the
That's
day.
the first
I don't know why that came.
video that came to mind.
I think that was the last time I remember a music video that won that award.
What's the best music video of all time?
Crimea River. I love that one.
Nookie.
You know what it is? It's Jamiroquai.
Who?
Google it. You'll remember this video. Virtual reality or virtual insanity.
I don't know what that
You
is.
absolutely do.
Mm-mm.
1000%. There was not a
Mm-mm.
more famous music video in the 90s than Jamiroquai's Virtual Insanity.
Never heard of it.
You have.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
T,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
the best music video of all time?
Forever
Who?
with
The-
like Drake,
the
Kanye,
Drake
Lil
song?
Wayne, Eminem,
Oh,
and they did like all the LeBron stuff in it.
So a LeBron highlight video. We got old balls back. The LeBron highlight video for the documentary about his high school basketball team
Yep,
Yeah, that's
is
the wrong
your
answer.
favorite music video of all time.
I think so.
Okay.
Freak on a Leash was good.
Freak on a Leash was good.
Um,
Missy Elliott, Super Duper Fly.
what was the one where she was
unbelievable.
in like the blow up suit? Was that it?
Yeah.
That was it? Yeah.
Busta Rhymes, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
Yeah.
Also up there.
Runaway,
Huh?
Runaways, Runaways.
Kanye.
Good. That's like 10
What was the
minutes, right?
one
Mhm.
Scott what was the
I like
dude's
Baby
name?
One More Time, Britney Spears.
Sure.
Yeah.
Christina Aguilera featuring
Dirty?
Redman, Dirty.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Mhm.
you want to talk about before the internet was cranking. That was all we
Oh.
had.
No, I was cranking.
Yeah. Yeah, that video would come on and I'd
Oh,
be like,
Stacey's
Clarify
mom?
who was cranking.
yeah.
Oh, hey, T. You
What?
cooked
What
with
do you
that
say?
one.
That was a
Stacey's
better
mom's a
answer.
good pick. That's a good pick. I do fear we would watch that a lot.
Some 41 Fat Lip was a good one.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Beverly
Oh.
Hills, Weezer.
That's
Yeah.
That's one
all.
of my
it's okay.
favorites.
It's gonna be me in sync. I like
Yeah.
I was gonna
No,
say
bye. Bye
that.
bye.
But yeah, both of
yeah,
those
yeah.
really good. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Backstreet's Back when they were all like the Halloween.
Back.
Like they're all like zombies and shit. It's like in a haunted house. That
Gives you
one was-
hell. All American Rejects.
How about
Can't
Thriller?
place it.
The music video for Thriller was
Yeah,
like a
Thriller's
legit
That would
one.
probably be most people's number one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
The amount of Jamiroquai tweets you're going to receive, you're going to be nauseated.
maybe. What's the video that I'm thinking of?
Probably Jamiroquai.
Yellow Coldplay.
No.
You don't think
It's on
so?
the beach.
Yeah, that one always makes me
That
like emotional.
sucked. Awful
Yeah.
video.
What
Worst
video?
song
That one's
for
sad.
Yellow.
That one hits.
Nah.
I see ya
You're Beautiful, James Blunt.
What is wrong with you?
These are not good videos.
This is a tough stretch. You had a couple good ones,
awful.
T. Now you just-
Slide, Goo Goo Dolls.
No,
that's a song.
You're just
That's
you're
not-
reading
yeah,
up,
you
but you're just
Googled
reading
song.
off a
They
website.
didn't even shoot a video.
I'm just
for
thinking
that.
all like old like 2000s. music. Flossing Six Dogs. I do mean that. If you know, you know.
No.
No idea what you just
Look it up.
I
Rest in peace.
I hate them, but Smash Mouth All Star, great video.
Good video, better song in Shrek.
Mm.
Like I think Shrek. I don't think their video, but it was a big video for
Mhm.
sure. Outkast had some heater videos.
Yeah.
Oh, big
Hey,
time.
Hey, I was a great
Hey, I was a
video.
What was that
video.
D12 one? It was a
Jackson.
good D12 one with Eminem.
Probably my name.
Yeah,
No.
that would have to be
Oh,
that.
No,
Yeah,
my band. My band. not my name.
Yeah.
My band.
Yeah, Eminem had some great videos. He had Lisa Ann in videos.
Cleaning Up My Closet was a good video.
yeah, I was thinking of
Stan was a good video.
The Way That I Am when he's falling the whole time. Marilyn
Yep.
Manson's
The
in it.
Way I Am.
I think your corn pick was the best pick you've brought to the table. That was a really good video.
Freak on a Leash.
Yeah, the bullet.
Yeah.
I
Same
definitely enjoyed
Drugs,
the
Chance the
In
Rapper.
Club. In the Club, 50 Cent.
That's just like a classic. I don't know that it was good. I
Yeah,
think
that for me that
it's
was like
nostalgic.
a textbook music video, like not good or bad, but like just in that vein of
Yeah.
like that's what they were doing during that era.
Mhm.
Him doing like the upside down sit-ups and then having to
I did like that.
try to recreate that at the Super Bowl in LA.
Oh,
and he just
sad.
everyone was like, "Oh, he's gonna die. he's
This
got
ain't
too
gonna
much
work.
blood in his head. He can't do it."
Mm.
Yeah, Eminem, it's Real Slim Shady was a good video.
Forgot About Dre was a great video.
Great video.
Mm.
That was when I found out Eminem was white. That video
Oh, I don't know how.
because there weren't white rappers.
Yeah, but that wasn't his first song.
It's the first time I'd heard of him.
That's crazy.
That was like 98, 99?
Forgot About Dre was like
99.
way after
1999. I
Like,
was 9
the
years
real
old.
Slim Shady.
It was after that.
No,
Yes.
no,
It came off an album that came out after that album
No.
came out.
no.
Yes.
Eminem was
1000%.
already gigantic.
I'm
when
not
Forgot
saying he
About Dre
wasn't.
Came out.
No, that song definitely pushed him to a different stratosphere. I'm not saying he wasn't big.
My
he was known
my
for
name
shit.
is My Name Is.
Yeah,
had
My Name
already
Is was
blown
before.
up.
Yeah.
way before Forgot About Dre.
Sure.
So you're just admitting to
Being 8 years old, yeah, when that song came out. Yep. And
I
an
love
only
College
child,
Asher
too.
Roth.
It's crazy.
No. That's the wrong answer, T. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I think I'm dropping bangers right
Oh,
now.
What's
no.
your fantasy, Ludacris?
Luda had some heaters.
Lit My Own Worst Enemy.
He was like a college party
Yeah.
type scene, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
the,
okay.
the
I like
Get
the song
Back
better than the
music
video.
video is very funny.
Ludacris put in a lot of effort. Him, Missy Elliott, and Busta Rhymes, I think, made the best music videos for rap during that era.
Yeah.
Like you could tell they were trying, and they weren't just like, "Oh,
They're
what
like
if we're in a
mini
club
movies, like
with a
they're-
bunch
they're
of
really putting effort in.
bottles and just broads?" Oh, tip drill. Got to say tip drill.
That was the
Nelly.
stretch, like early thousands, where it's like, let's just get as many asses into this shot
A lot of
as
asses.
as we possibly
Lot of
can.
asses. Wasn't complaining.
No, didn't hate it, but they were just it was asses.
They weren't
all over
trying.
the place.
The thong song music
Oh,
video
unbelievable!
was
When
all
he's running on all the asses.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
the Back That Ass Up music video.
Of course.
Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrie Hilson, Pretty Girl Rock. I used to watch
We're
that on
talking
MTV
asses,
music
T.
videos.
Yeah, ass
yeah. You know who
videos.
Carrie Hilson is?
No.
You
Do
wanna
your
talk
research.
about a video where it was just one woman the whole time, but it was Christina Milian Dip It Low. I was entranced.
Mm.
I don't
All
know
time
that one.
video.
Yeah, these are a lot of good ones.
Wait, there
for
was
no,
a
for no prep, this is a pretty good discussion.
No, for sure. I mean, these were pivotal videos.
there was a Kanye one. What is that one? I gotta check this now.
New workout plan.
No, there's a chick that like lights his car on fire.
Oh, flashing
the
lights.
flashing lights music
Yeah,
video,
flashing
and she
lights.
might
Yeah.
be one of the hottest humans I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that
but
was
anyway,
a good video.
Oh, what about he
Oh,
got
Otis with him and Jay-Z in the car. That's
it was
like
okay.
legendary.
people do
It was
like
okay.
that one.
Enrique Iglesias in the car with what's her Anna Kournikova.
Okay.
I don't remember the song, but I remember the video. Ricky Martin had bangers for days.
Oh,
Yeah.
90210 Travis Scott. That would be my pick.
This is
Okay.
we're talking 90s,
Sure.
early 2000s, but sure.
Dude, watch that music video. That was one of the greatest music
won't.
videos I've ever watched. That's a
Yeah.
classic song.
I won't give you
Really?
Mm,
Coley, I'm surprised you're not a fan
I don't
of
think
that.
Travis Scott. Travis Scott, I would give one true classic song to, and that's 3500. And it has
Okay.
little to do with him. Good songs, obviously. Like he's had good songs, but
Yeah, before the rodeo and rodeo, I think those albums really pushed the sound.
Steve,
of the last 10 years.
Google
a
best
stolen
music
sound.
videos of the TRL era and see what's on there.
Jamiroquai
Ooh.
will be on there.
It's gonna be a lot of Britney, a lot of NSYNC, Backstreet Boys,
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit.
I like
Korn.
Lucky from Britney. Probably more.
Blink-182 is gonna
That
be
might have
in
been my
there.
Oh,
favorite.
what's my age again?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Usher's
Blink.
probably is probably in there.
Yeah.
Not that I agree, but it's
Yeah,
probably
that was again just textbook music. Like we need to shoot a video.
The Mo Money Mo Problems video was great.
the shiny suits.
Yeah.
That is a good clarification, Coley. There's a lot of like, well, we're obligated to shoot a music video versus
Yeah.
like, let's make this a movie,
Right.
and
Right.
like you'll remember it.
I've always thought there was a lot
Been
of
around the
artistic.
world. No, yeah. That music video is great too.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I mean,
Diddy ruined everything because like
sure, a lot of people have said that.
yeah,
Cool
like there is so much nostalgia from my childhood that like
but you didn't know. DBacks
didn't
had some
Oh.
interesting videos for sure. A
Yeah.
lot of dogs,
Blood.
a lot of blood.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like we're forgetting a couple big names here.
Ja Rule and Ashanti, their music
Again,
video.
those were better songs than videos. Fine videos. No, I'm not knocking the videos, but like,
What's My Age Again was like that deserves to be
correct. Yeah, good video.
Great video.
I mean, they
Like,
were
you
running around with
remember
their
it.
dicks out the whole time. It was
Yeah.
tremendously funny
Yeah.
in fourth grade.
Yeah.
Didn't they do? I feel like TRL did an all-time top 10 for like their last show, or
Probably. There's an account that will post.
Oh, Ball with the Ball. Great video. So that's an all-time video.
That was when what was the little kid's
My
name?
name, Josie.
The original
My
Rizzler.
name is Kid.
That Kid Rock did have his own Rizzler. That's,
Oh, yeah, he
that's what
started
we're
it.
talking about. It.
He started
Bedrock?
it.
Come on.
No, dude.
You're not-
no,
Yes,
that's an
100%.
awful video.
All of Young Money walking
Awful.
through that house.
Yes, talking
Dude.
about the 14-year-old Miley Cyrus. Terrible video, worst song. Next.
Oh, dude, classic. I'm sorry.
Party in the
Yeah.
USA was a good video.
Yeah,
It
not
was.
bad.
It was.
I think Wrecking Ball.
Hot
was
as the
better
Wrecking
than
Ball
this
is
video.
more iconic.
It's iconic. Yeah.
Sure.
What do you
Yeah.
think about it? Like the format of TRL, it's kind of crazy that we kept watching it. It was like the same
10 songs every day.
You were
Like
rooting
every-
for like sports teams. You were rooting for a song. You
Yeah.
had your favorite song. You wanted to see it climb
Yeah.
the charts.
I mean, they did some great interviews. Like Carson Daly was really good. They did some really good interviews on
Carson
there,
was
so
the
that
best.
mattered.
So
but
I was watching was that today?
Jaquan.
Which one?
The fucking you only know one Jaquan song. The one Shabuzi ripped off.
Was it called?
Tipsy. Him being I got a fake ID though.
Oh yeah.
He's got
yeah,
the
yeah,
MILF
yeah.
neighbor that he rails. Everyone's getting
Yeah.
hammered. That was a good video.
Yeah.
we said hey ya,
Good
right?
video.
We said
yes,
hey
we,
ya.
yes, we
did.
said
Okay,
it.
okay.
Honestly, every Outcast video is 1,000 out of 10.
I almost
found
said
the
it was
top 10 most
yesterday.
requested of all time. Just so
It
you know.
was today, the Oasis concert that I was
Yeah, yeah,
watching. I believe Liam Gallagher was on TRL and just did an interview with Carson Daly where he was just looking out the window mumbling the whole
I'm
time.
sure of it. Yeah.
He was like asking him questions and he was literally just looking out the window.
I'm sure he hated the whole
Hated.
concept of MTV.
Yeah.
Especially 90s MTV.
Right.
I
What's
got to
the-
mention this list here. So it's the top 10 most requested videos of all time on TRL.
Mm-hmm.
Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson is on there.
That's
No,
not of
wrong.
the era. Yeah, that's already wrong.
It's wrong.
Hey,
Go ahead.
hey, ya, Outcast
Mhm.
is in
Pink
there.
had some bangers. No,
Pink definitely had some bangers. Baby
Yeah.
One More Time by Britney Spears is on
Makes sense.
here. My favorite music video of all time, Cry Me a River by Justin
Yeah, that is
Timberlake
a good
on
one.
here.
It is good.
Like Toy Soldiers, Eminem.
Crazy.
Oh,
That out of all the
Crazy.
Eminem songs they could have picked, that's the worst one.
Crazy.
no, I know. Kind of surprised. The Anthem,
Yeah.
Good Charlotte.
Stan was a very well done music video.
Yeah,
Stan was an
Dido
unbelievable-
was
That's
in
like
the
a
video.
mini movie. That one's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, by
music
Usher.
video.
We talked about that. That's not
Yeah.
too surprising.
It
Bye
doesn't
Bye
belong.
Bye,
It doesn't
NSYNC.
Yeah.
Beauty and a Beat, Nicki Minaj, Justin Bieber
Just
filmed on the
stop.
GoPro.
Just knock it off.
Serious. These are, dude, that's a
Just
banger
knock it
music
off.
video.
It is a good. It's a good
I
video,
love the
but
music
it's
video.
not
I'm
of
going
the
to give you
time.
that. I'm going to
Yeah,
give
it
you that.
is. Yeah, they're at like the pool party,
Yes,
and yeah,
like
yeah.
that's one everyone knows. It's like iconic.
Yes, that is a good one. Larger Than Life, the Backstreet Boys,
Uh-huh.
and Shape of My Heart, the
I was
Backstreet
going to say
Boys.
Shape of My Heart I was thinking of.
Wait, what?
Shape. I'll show you the shape of my.
What was Larger Than Life again, Jared?
Bow, 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 now. Bow, now, now, now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a banger.
I'm running when you're fucking my dad. Yeah. Let me tell you now, the price to pay. Can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time you're down, you can make it right, and that's what you larger than life.
What's the Pardon My Take intro song? Take Me On. That was the 80s, obviously, but that's a very iconic music video. Very iconic.
Yeah.
One of the best Spotify lists of all time. Just top pop 90s. It is so good, my man.
Did you finish the list that you were reading?
You didn't, no.
That was the list. That was 10. It was 10.
Sucked.
It was like a top 10.
Yeah, it was a bad list.
Sucked.
Bad list.
Sucked. List
Hey,
sucked.
well, my thoughts on that sucked.
Yeah,
Take-
bad list.
The original "Catch Me Outside" from Cole Bennett, I thought, was an all-time
Who
classic
the
as well.
fuck is Cole Bennett? dude?
Lyrical Lemonade.
Come on, Jared, please.
Who is Cole Bennett?
He's like
He's
one of the
guy. He does a lot of music videos.
No
Yeah,
idea
whatever.
who that is. Never heard
He's
that
still
name.
like he's doing it now. so
I've
there's no
never
reason.
heard that name in my life.
like 2017, 2018.
does
he, like, took over on
does
the music
not
video
belong
scene.
in this conversation.
Oh, definitely. Catch Me
We're
Outside.
talking late
Classic.
90s, early 2000s
We're just talking music
music
videos.
videos. No, but yeah, those
I
were
wouldn't
the
put
best.
him in this.
No.
Catch Me Outside by Kieran Culkin. That's a classic.
Who the fuck is that? Bow down out. Bow down out.
Yeah, it's
What was that song with Kid Rock and was it Sheryl Crow?
that probably existed. It sounds
That
terrible.
sounds like a combo that happened.
Yeah,
no,
that sounds awful.
I put your picture away, sat down and cried today.
Are you still listening to like Kid Rock? Is that a thing you're doing? That's crazy.
No. But in the late 90s, early 2000s, I mean, how could you not?
Sure.
It was The Undertaker's fucking entrance.
We talked about Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit break stuff.
Break stuff, Nookie, Rearranged.
I don't know if I can remember.
That was the one where they were in like the little room and like it got filled up with milk. It was like, oh, My Way and the Highway.
I'm thinking of Rollin'.
Rollin' was a great video too. They did it on top of the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore.
Yeesh.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Confirmed not there.
Mm-mm.
Cameron always made good videos too. I appreciated that about him.
Yeah.
All of Dipset.
Dipset.
Dip.
Hey, Ma.
The Jadakiss Y music video when he had the paper towel as a bandana.
Did T.I. have any good videos?
Wait,
I feel
what?
like,
I gotta
ASAP.
say, Black Eyed Peas had some really good music videos. I feel like we're
Yeah.
not shouting them out here.
yeah, get a shout out.
They had one that we recreated in the neighborhood where they put the question marks up on everything. What was that one?
People killing, people dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Children hurt.
What was the
stapling,
song?
like
That's gonna-
we were taping question marks to people's doors. They didn't really like that for some
I
reason.
could see that.
Mm.
There was
Crank That? We didn't say that.
that
right?
was T. That was a good call.
Thank you.
Good call.
First one.
Yeah, 140.
People are going to agree.
People dying.
What was the
water supplying.
do you remember when
That's
do you remember when the entire music industry tried to recreate We Are the World in the early 2000s, but they did it about the AIDS epidemic? And it was
Disney did it about
Nelly,
littering.
and it was a bunch of people. That music video was Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On" remixed by everyone. That was a wild scene.
Oh, she take her money.
Gold
Digger?
Yeah, that was a good video. Yeah, that was a good video.
Yeah, Kanye was someone when he was still alive who had a great artist. Like
Yeah.
the Jesus Walks video is crazy.
It's too bad. It's too bad he passed in
Yeah,
2009.
I think Follow God even was really good. It was a very different like style of video, but I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, Kanye has some really good ones.
Never heard of
Yeah,
it.
he did. Yeah, me neither.
It's like him with his dad driving around in like the Wyoming like mountains or whatever.
No,
Yeah.
no, that was AI.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow where we're going to get some submissions that we just should have remembered.
Yeah.
But that's
For
part
sure.
of it.
I'm glad you said Thriller. That would have been a bad one to miss.
Yeah.
Genuinely bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he had that like early 2000s MJ when he did Rock Your World, and he had Chris Tucker in the video.
Yeah. I mean, like, these are before our time, but like the girls. That was
sure. Yeah. 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
or 80s, even 70s had some.
We're talking classics, right? Like classic music videos.
classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Classics.
I mean, wet ass
yeah.
pussy.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable
Yeah.
video.
Wow.
That was the easiest blog I've ever written in my life when that video dropped.
Michael Pussy's walk up song.
I said, here comes a million hits on the old website machine.
Yeah.
And
What was the
boy, did they come.
The Wild Wild West?
Will Smith?
Oh, the Miami music video.
Yeah. I mean, summertime. Will Smith.
Yeah,
had
bangers.
heaters.
Yeah.
Parents just don't
Miami.
understand.
Welcome
That was
to
an easy-
Miami.
You know who wrote that song?
Elton John.
Nope.
No?
No.
Who wrote that song?
Nas.
Oh, yeah. He's a great
It's gonna
songwriter.
sound dumb. Are we? Yeah, they're still doing music videos, right? I just don't see.
Yeah,
them
yeah, yeah.
Really.
They're
Okay.
bigger
on
than ever.
YouTube, yeah.
They're genuinely bigger than ever.
Mhm.
You serious?
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember the last
Because
music
of
video
the
I saw.
tube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
People just put them up on there.
Mm-hmm.
But they're bigger than ever, but they aren't typically as good. Some people will, and I know T's about to lose his mind. Some people will still put some good artistic creativity into them, but a lot of it's just like, hey, if I put this on YouTube, it's going to get me a lot of money.
Even like Lyrical
yeah.
Lemonade, I think you go back 7 years ago, they were really at the forefront. I think the last couple of years, they've kind of lost, unfortunately, some of that touch.
I will say one of my favorite things. We had a stretch at Nesson where we were working the Dennis and Callahan show. We had to get there at like 5 a.m, just exhausted. We tried to get the vibes up, get some laughs. So me and my friend Robin, we would watch the Anaconda music video, but it's the fart version. So like any.
The fart version?
It's just I would laugh every time. It's just Nicki Minaj farting the entire time. She's just like dropping it and farts. It's funny. It's funny. All right. I feel like you would like it.
I trust you. I trust you.
I trust
Oh,
you.
wow. I just Googled top music videos of all time. Number one that Esquire put out. I don't agree it's number one, but it's up there. Fat Boy Slim, Weapon of Choice. When
Oh,
they had
yeah.
Christopher Walken and do
Yeah.
a whole video.
Yep.
That was very well done.
Yep.
They got Thriller 2, that makes sense. They have Kendrick Lamar 3, that's not correct.
No.
I love Kendrick, that's not correct.
Which song?
Element. Oh, I feel like Destiny's Child had a couple heaters.
Yeah.
What was the Charlie's
Survivor?
Angels? Survivor was a good one.
Steve just watching farts. Over
Oh, how about Jerry not saying Yellow Submarine?
Oh man,
Saying what?
Yellow Submarine.
The Beatles had music videos? That's good. I mean,
A ton. Yeah.
They were more like
Kokomo.
movies, though.
Oh man, just look at
I'm gonna throw
Anaconda
Kokomo
fart
in there, I'm
remix. It's
sorry.
incredible.
Anaconda fart remix.
You got
That's
Jesse
very
from
funny.
Full House. Come on. That shit
Uh,
looks like a movie.
Esquire does not want to load
I think
on
it
the
is a
phone.
movie.
Now I'm trying to think of TLC Waterfalls.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
music
for
video.
sure.
Mm.
Yep.
Do like when everything's wet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good video. Mariah Carey.
All of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
what was
Touch
the
My Body.
With Jack McBrayer.
Is that the name of a song or is that a request?
Yes.
No,
both.
that's the song.
What was the one where she was in the movie theater?
That's the one.
What was it
Touch
called?
My Body. Yes.
No.
With Jack McBrayer.
In Obsessed,
No.
when she has
I know
the
you're talking
Eminem
about old
clone.
Jay-Z.
Is he in it?
Yeah.
You guys
What's
know that
that
one?
Is that Harp? No, it's not Heartbreaker. She was at a carnival for that.
I can't remember.
Yeah, dude, where she has Eminem like tripping out like the fake.
That's
like,
Obsessed.
version.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Obsessed?
yeah, Obsessed, right? That was
Yeah,
the other
maybe.
I
one.
think you're thinking of an earlier video. I know what you're talking.
Maybe,
The
yeah.
Honey video is unbelievable.
Yeah, Mariah Carey doesn't get the respect.
No.
Everyone, she's just, I mean,
Number one.
it's partly her fault that she's kind of, no, it is. Like, it's partly her fault that she has pigeonholed herself into the Christmas lady for this generation. Like, if you didn't grow up with Mariah, then
Heartbreaker is what you were thinking. of.
heartbreak, you got the
Yeah.
best of me, and I'm gonna keep
Mhm.
on farting and recessively.
Yep, that was the remix.
Yeah, she was always farting.
Yeah, she is big time for it, man.
I like the
I
Kanye
love
West
Mariah
Coldest Winter one. Kanye's got some really good ones.
Banger. Great.
Granted, it's always
what
just
was,
like chicks with huge tits going in slow-mo. You can't really go wrong there.
What was Aaliyah's big hit?
Are You That Somebody? Rock the Boat.
Somebody. Was that that was for like a Lara Croft Tomb Raider movie, wasn't
I
it?
believe it was for her movie that she died and her brother had to finish being her in the movie.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What movie was that?
Fuck.
Was it a Wesley Snipes movie?
It was like a vampire
Blade?
type of movie. I don't think it was Blade, but it could be. It was Blade adjacent if it wasn't Blade. It
Steve,
could
look
have,
that
it
up.
might have been Blade.
What am I looking up?
Aaliyah movie, dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
look
anyone
that up.
said good morning with Kanye, but the graduation beer.
Yeah,
that's
we're
like
moving on
iconic.
from Kanye. I feel.
Gotta be some good Akon ones.
We've been trying to do that for a while.
Yeah.
Well,
Rolling Stone has
you can't
WAP
help
as
the legacy.
93 all time, and I just have to disagree.
Too low?
You're way too low.
Yeah. Steve, what movie was Aaliyah in?
What movie was Aaliyah in?
Oh,
Coming up.
Gangnam Style. Obviously very recent, but people love that.
That was a
video.
good song, yeah. That one did unreal numbies.
Big numbers. He performs
Romeo
now
Must
still.
Die?
Yeah.
Is
Romeo Must Die. Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Like I
There
said,
we go.
adjacent to vampires.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that that's he still performs and he goes
Oh yeah.
wild.
Oh, he does like 120,000 people stadiums.
He goes crazy. Shout out Psy.
Sigh, yeah.
I mean, My Dick in a Box. Gonna give them a shout out there.
Oh, Come in My Pants, Lonely Island.
Isn't it jizz in my pants?
Yeah, I think so.
I was like, why did that sound wrong? Something
Yeah.
set it up.
I'm on a Boat is a legit banger song with
It
a great
is.
video.
It is.
This may actually be the #1 video all time just because it became such a meme.
Yeah.
Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up.
Mm.
Rick rolling
It's probably
someone.
the most viewed.
Yeah. What's the video that I'm thinking? It's something like Isaac. Something Isaac. It's the dude that's like they're on a beach and it's like a girl's butt the whole time. You know that song? Dave made like a mock video of it one time.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. I don't know what the name of that song is.
Yeah, that video was like softcore porn back in the
Oh
day.
yeah, that used to happen all the time. Was it Meatloaf?
No.
Seems like something.
Something
Loaf would do.
Isaac. It was Isaac something or something Isaac.
Meatloaf had some heaters of videos.
He
by
really
the way.
did. Yeah. Yeah. But I won't do that. Yeah. LL Cool J. Who do you love? That video. That video is money.
I'm scrolling through Rolling Stone's top 100.
Nelly Country Grammar. Good video.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like when someone brings the entire hood out.
Yeah.
Like that's all that always plays. Again, the
Mhm.
Jadakiss Y video, big on that as well.
Yeah.
1,000 Miles with her playing the piano as it's like going around.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Vanessa
Right.
Carlton, shout her out.
Yeah. Yep.
What was her other really big song? She had two, right?
She did 2,000 miles.
Yeah, fuck you. Hold on, it'll come to me. Ordinary Day.
Forget the
Is that it?
3,000 Miles music video.
Yeah, Ordinary Day.
Yeah.
Van Halen Jump.
Papa Roach, Last Resort was a good video.
What a song. It's just what a song. I went to a pole dancing amateur pole dancing competition in Framingham at a pizza place.
Mm-hmm.
And some girl did it to that song and couldn't believe my eyes.
Yeah.
I said, what a bad song for this.
Yeah.
I've never been less horny.
I was like the fray
fuck?
over my head.
I'm about to pull a deep cut right now.
Okay.
Alien Ant Farm, Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, I thought about that one earlier. That one was pretty good. Brought the
Yeah.
whole hood out.
Yeah. Pow! It was when they were walking down the I mean, it's obviously a Michael Jackson song, but their cover of it was a TRL staple for a long time.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
They were going crazy.
Yeah.
What's that Jesse McCartney?
Rihanna
song?
Needed Me.
How do you
That one
sleep?
did something for
No.
Love the Way You Lie was a great video.
me. Mm.
Yeah, How Do You Sleep? Jesse McCartney when they're on the car. Fire.
Nope.
This was the time, by the way. What was it? What was there was like a YouTube channel that would just have music videos like
Vivo?
Yeah, Vivo. And this was around like 2010, 2011. They're just starting to show like nips and stuff. I'm like, we're just
What?
showing this on YouTube. You
Fine
remember
with that.
this? Like
I
I remember
remember I had to go
Rihanna had
on
like the
Vimeo
Meet Me
back
video
in
and
the
like
day.
her nips in there, and then Emily Ratajkowski, that was her coming out party. Was that music
Yeah.
video
Mhm.
where she just got boobies out? I'm like, we're just doing boobs on YouTube.
I
Couldn't
think
believe it.
whoever that guy is, he got big time
Boob
canceled
tube.
though. What was that guy's name?
Boob tube.
Robin Thicke, right?
Robin
Oh,
Thicke, yeah.
Well, he did get canceled, but he also just got sued into the ground by Marvin Gaye. His estate, not Marvin Gaye.
For what?
That is still crazy. to me. There's
Improperly
just a bunch of music
sampling.
videos where there's just jams on YouTube. It's wild.
Yeah.
This
All right.
is,
All right, that'll do it.
Yeah.
These are not good lists. California Love.
Yeah, that was a
Pretty
good video.
Very
Yeah.
Mad Max.
hmm
I'm almost at the end of this. Let's see if we miss anything. Okay, Go. I'm sure people are yelling about Okay, Go. I don't care how long it takes to do your like Rune Glifberg machine music video.
I think we and like maybe there's a couple that we missed that were egregious, but I think if as far as an impromptu discussion about the topic, we covered it pretty thoroughly.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sharks.
Yeah. We didn't say Prince's name at all. That bothers me, but there's nothing like I view as an all around artist, so it's like hard.
Yeah.
White Stripes had a couple. White Stripes.
The Fray, How to Save a Life.
Learn to Fly, Foo Fighters, all time classic music video. The airplane.
I'm seeing
Boom.
Smells Like Teen Spirit on a lot of these. It's like not a bad music video by any stretch, but I don't know. I view that like I don't.
It's more of like a grungy concert thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's
Yeah.
Oh,
It hits it well, for
Girlfriend,
sure.
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne had some smokers.
Yeah, she did have some. She had some good music videos.
Yeah,
What was her
Skater
first
Boy.
hit though?
He was a skater boy. Yeah.
No, that was she had hits before that.
Did she?
Yeah.
Really?
Skater Boy was I think her second album.
What was her last? What the hell? Oh, I remember when that video came out.
Happy ending.
What I gotta get? It's complicated.
Oh, yeah.
Final
Why'd you
answer.
have to go make things so complicated?
Final answer.
Acting like somebody else gets me frustrated.
Oh, for any of the horny women, a video that I always had to change the channel. D'Angelo's "How Does It Feel?" He's just completely naked, like top of the dick up, just singing directly into the camera. I was like, "Listen, man, you get to do what you get to do.
Yeah.
I can't watch this."
I don't know who that is.
I'm sure you remember the beginning of the video.
It's possible.
Beastie Boys "Sabotage." That is a good one.
Fight for your right to party as well.
Beastie Boys were putting some heat on the TV.
Yep. Run DMC.
Yeah. I love
Teenage-
Drizzy Drake, but like that falls into the category, Coley, of like, we got to make a music video. It's always just him kind of like, it's always him with like money or just champagne or like dressed up and all that.
What's the Drake song that like Justin Bieber is singing as Drake?
Oh, right. That's one of the DJ Khaled songs.
Yeah.
I'm
that
the
like
one.
Grease or
Yeah,
Pop Stars or
yeah. No,
I'm the
yeah.
one,
It's
yeah.
It's Pop
No,
Star.
that was
Yeah.
that was Chance, right?
Pop Star,
Chance
right.
Justin.
I like the Motto music video just because he's got batting gloves on as he's driving around in a car. I'm like, I would like to be able to pull.
Remember Da Band? Da Band had a music video where
Yeah.
they were playing baseball.
Yeah, that's true.
That was
What?
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Chopper City.
yeah.
Mike Stud batter up.
Dylon cooked on that track.
They got Rolling Stone as number one all time Beyonce's Formation. Now that definitely had a lot of like intense choreography. I don't know one all time is completely earned.
Shake your ass.
Mystical, big canceled.
Why? What did you do?
Not good things.
I didn't know
They've
that.
got Johnny Cash Hurt number 2. That's also a cover, and it's also just like a literally dying old man.
Yeah,
so
it's sad,
very beautiful, but
sad.
yeah, super sad.
I ain't as good as I once was.
Aerosmith, Don't Want to Miss a Thing. The Armageddon
Armageddon.
soundtrack. Yeah. Celine Dion.
Soundtrack songs almost were like a cheat code because they would splice in some movie scenes here
Yeah.
and there.
That's,
like,
that's what I'm
Kokomo
saying.
was.
My Heart Will Go On.
what
The
was
music
the,
video is just a Titanic fucking compilation video.
What was the Hardball music video?
Oh,
I'm not gonna remember it. The Batter Up video from St. Lunatics, though. They were playing some big baseball on that one.
Yeah.
Billy Currington,
Carrie
people are
Underwood's-
crazy.
What's the Carrie Underwood one where she before he cheats or something?
Yeah,
where she
before he
smashes
cheats,
the
she's
car.
beating the shit out of that car. Gee, what have you been trying to say?
I had a couple. I don't know. Billy Currington, people are crazy.
I don't know who that is.
It's like a country song. Teenage Dream by Katy Perry shaped my early years very much.
Oh, that's actually a good
Um,
pull there.
I'm trying to think. What else I got?
Teenage Dream.
So the song she has with Juicy J was a funny music video too.
Yeah, I think my brain's cooked at this point. I think I emptied,
I think we did about
we did a good
400
job.
music videos. So we did a good job.
Yeah. People are going to go
People
back
are
and
still going to be furious. We missed that.
Yeah.
How did you guys not
Yeah.
say?
yeah, like what were like the pop punk bands? Like I think we got Blink, we got Sum 41.
Yeah, I was typically changing the channel when they came on.
I think we got everybody.
Not Sum 41 or Blink, but like the other ones. I was big out. And like country music just kind of didn't exist in the early 2000s.
It wasn't. They weren't acceptable. They had their own channel.
They did have their, but like they didn't exist in our world. You know what I mean? They weren't on TRL. They certainly obviously weren't on Rap City.
That's what I'm saying. Like they were like, oh, you're not on TRL. You're on the country music channel.
Right. They were all just like still super pumped about 9/11.
Yeah.
That we get to be American as fuck.
Finally, a reason to get in a war.
Stars and stripes, brother.
Fly the
That
flag.
that dumbass conversion. There's nothing better than just being American. We can't stop being American. Shut the fuck up, Dana White. That's the dumbest commercial. One thing about Americans, we just can't stop being American. What does that even
You know that
mean?
fires folks up though. You know people love that commercial.
There's a part of the crowd that's like, "Oh, come in, honey. It's on. It's on. Commercials on. Turn it up."
Those are the same people unironically mad at Drewski right now.
God,
Well, why can't I do it?
hilarious.
Best makake artist of all my
God.
She honestly is. She just did she did the what's the movie you just saw? Sinners? Not Sinners.
Weapons.
Weapons. She did the makeup for that.
Oh shit!
It's the same makeup artist.
Drewski's incredible. That video, I had skipped by it because I didn't think it was him. That's how good the makeup is. I'm like, this is probably some weird NASCAR video or something. It's like, oh, that's Drewski. I love what he's talking to the black dude. He's like, you better get to moving now or something like that. I'm like, this guy is just next level funny. He's like, oh, you like this event? All right, interesting. I'm like,
I've had people tweet the spit thing at me like 800 times. Like whenever I tweet a highlight of like David Hamilton or Connor Wong, that's the immediate first comment right now.
Every time it's like, oh, we're oversaturated with Drewski. He actually does his own video, and it's like, yeah, that's right. That's why you deserve all this.
Exactly.
Yeah. If a new Drewski drops, I'm like, it's gonna be good. I just know this is gonna be
always
good.
is.
He's like one of those guys. He's like the reverse of a feature artist. I don't want you featured in anyone else's content. Just give me your original shit, and we're gonna ride.
He was in Boston this weekend, I think.
We didn't say Snoop Dogg's name at all. And Snoop Dogg had a lot of good videos.
Like what?
Drop It Like It's Hot comes to mind. It was very simple. It was black and white. Pharrell, boobs, butts, Snoop Dogg. Gin and Juice video.
Gin and Juice was it? Gin and Juice. Remember the movie Down to Earth with Chris Rock?
Buddy.
Gin and Juice was like, the movie was about gin and juice.
Sure. What if we had an old white guy rap this? That'd be funny. He was right. It was.
I don't know why. Maybe it was just because it was like the first year of my life that I was allowed to go to the movies on my own. I went to see Down to Earth in theaters maybe 9 times. Like it's one of the most forgettable movies of.
Oh, I love that. Down to Earth.
It's a great
Very
movie.
funny.
Great movie, but the amount of times that I saw it in theaters, I fear to admit.
That was me with Head of State. Head of State, I saw a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
Undercover Brother was another one that I was near and dear to my heart.
I just want to say shout out to Melissa Ford. Any music video she was in, I'm like,
shout her out.
You don't know who Melissa Ford is, do you?
I do Joe Budden podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
There you
asking
go.
me. Sorry.
No, both of you.
I know she's a video vixen. I know that's like her thing.
She was.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Melissa
Childish
Ford, Honda
Gambino,
Accord.
3005 and Bonfire. Those are two that are in my head permanently.
He made a lot of these top 10s for the This Is America video, and I simply can't agree.
Yeah, This Is America. That one doesn't do it for me.
All right.
That'll
I
do
think we've wrapped this segment about 5 different times. All right, I think that's all the music videos.
Yeah, that exhibit video. Yeah.
Shout him out.
Yeah, X to the Z. Shout him
He'll-
out.
he'll
He
be
was
at
the
the
first
party.
person we invited to the Christmas party. Was Exhibit.
We love Exhibit on this show.
Yeah. Yeah, he deserves another invite this year, I think.
Pimp my ride.
Yeah, and the other Pimp My Ride host, Chameleonaire, Riding Dirty.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. What about Who are those fucking
Oh, no
guys?
doubt actually did have slappers. I'll end with does hurt.
Yeah.
I'll end with Aqua, Barbie Girl.
Great song, the Barbie Girl song.
Good pick.
I mean, the video is what I was watching.
I'm very mad because we were listening to the Barbie Girl song, and now I have to talk to you people when they're playing the Barbie Girl song. No one knows that reference? No.
I do, but I can't play
David Pasternak.
Oh, yeah.
He was so pissed that they were playing the Barbie Girl song in the locker room, and he had to go talk to the media. He's like, "Nah, I'm missing the Barbie Girl song."
Now I can't listen to Bobby Go.
They won the game, and then they're like, "Are you happy about the big win?" He's like, "I'm actually very pissed off because they played the Barbie Girl song in the locker room, and now I have to come out here and talk to you people. So now I'm going to miss the Barbie Girl song."
As if they can just play it again. It's like that's the only time they play Bobby Go.
Now there's something about missing the moment with the fellas. You just can't recreate.
I agree. Yeah. Now we have to win another game to hear Bobby Go.
Keep 'em motivated.
Fireflies, Owl City. That's my last one.
I don't know that I can place the video. I assume it had fireflies in it.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe owls.
It's in like his home. It's
Guardians. Of
Sugar Ray. Come, my baby. Come, my baby.
Nope,
My
not Sugar Ray.
Sugar,
That's
baby.
not Sugar Ray. That's Crazy Town.
Crazy Town. Yeah, Crazy
Fucking
Town.
buffoon.
Yeah, it's Crazy Town.
I just want to fly.
The All Falls Down music video. Love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not talking about.
No, I know.
Trying to
We're
get
past the
away from
Kanye segment.
several
We're past
times.
that.
Moving on.
The concept of school
We've
seems
mentioned
so
this. We are
secure.
so past that.
Sophomore,
Yeah,
3 years, ain't picked a career.
Yeah,
Career.
again, we're not doing.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're here.
Leaving them
More
in the
lyrics,
past.
T? Got more lyrics, T?
Nope.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I think we're all thinking Jamiroquai.
I don't know who that is.
I think
You're gonna
that'll probably
when you see the video, you're gonna be like, "Fucking that guy."
Mm-hmm. All right. We'll be back. Did we forget anything?
Well, we didn't do closing thoughts, but that basically.
No, that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Rest in peace to the Salem Red Sox. That's my closing thought.
They're just renaming, right?
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere.
Just
I hope
the
we get a
end
new
of the
sick mascot. The Red Sox organization, top to bottom, is filled with good mascots. So Salem
Agreed.
needs to come with the smoke.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, obviously, section10merch.com. I texted Jared this, but my goodness, on Friday at Chase Field, I was just hoping we'd check it off. I'm not trying to be prisoner of the moment here. There's a damn good chance that was the most Section 10 shirts that have ever been documented at a game in the history of the universe. They were coming in rapidly. It was like every 10 minutes we had someone tweeting us a picture in a Section 10 shirt at that Friday game in Arizona. So shout out to you guys. You didn't just check it off. You checked it off a million times. That was awesome. The only field left, as we all know. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Dodger Stadium. Like, that probably should have been one of the first
How
ones.
I beat Shaq, Aaron Carter.
Rest in peace. Big rip.
Yeah.
So let's just check that one
How
off.
I beat
Appreciate
Shaq. Yeah. And Shaq's in the video, right?
Has to be.
Yeah, I think he is.
I mean, Shaq has music videos too.
Kazam.
That was a movie.
But wasn't there a soundtrack where he was on it?
Of course,
Has to
there
be.
was.
Has to be.
Had to have been.
Did Lil Bow Wow have an Stevie mustache update?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's
Was
clean.
a little Romeo who went to? Did he bring JoJo? Who brought JoJo to the carnival?
I don't know.
It was a whole music video. It's not like a thing that they did. It was a music video.
I don't like how Lil Bow Wow dropped the Lil just because he grew up.
Yeah, he's still
Hey, Romeo's just Romeo now too.
Yeah, I don't like that. You got to stay true to your roots, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, Master P.
Make
him say.
Yeah, make him say, nah. There's basketball being played in that video.
Oh, the 1 Minute Man video. Missy Elliott, Jay-Z, and Trina. Trina just shaking that ass.
Yeah.
Shout her out.
Yeah, you got to shout her out.
That's basically what we did. We come home from school, you make a snack, and you watch music videos where there's just butts everywhere.
Yeah.
That was growing up in the
Shaking
2000s.
ass. Yep. All right. T, you have a final thought or?
No, just rest in peace, Salem Red Sox.
Okay. All right. Jake's takes.
12 beats of mine. I was going to Sogard for ketchup.
The best thing about Jake is like he just fucking stays ready, dude. Like
That dude had this Sogard line queued up for like 2 hours.
he just fucking stays.
He just
ready.
sat through all those videos and he was like, I can't wait to drop this Sogi
If
bomb
he calls
on,
on
the
me,
fellas.
I got a line ready. Like I have this Sogard line.
Yeah.
Gotta go Sogard there. What was the exact text?
Fucking crazy, but I got so good. As I assume everyone does.
After the Red Sox won, I said, thank God. And he said, no shit. I'm going Nick Sogard.
Give me Iguodala.
Yeah, exactly. Laser beams pointed at the earth.
There is an element of it, Coley, where it's like, I shouldn't have to say this. It's obvious, but I'm going Sogard. I'm sure all the other texters say it's Sogard.
He stays ready. Jake stays ready. OB stays ready. I need my guys staying ready. I can't be
Take an OB.
Yeah, I can't be in a situation where when I call on you, you're not ready. So they're just always ready.
Stay ready, boys. Jake and OB.
Yeah. They're just always, you fucking go to them and they're just like, they're just ready, dude.
I do be doing that.
Oh my God. All right. We'll be back on fucking Thursday
Morning. Yep.
Yeah.
Are we off There's no game on Thursday, right?
Nah.
Nope.
All right. So 3-game series with the A's. We'll be recording. What time is the start time on Wednesday? Is
7.
it?
It's
Okay.
like 3:30, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh,
thank
it's
God.
afternoon?
Think so.
Fucking better be.
That'd be awesome.
3:35.
Thank you, God. All right. What a gift. What a gift. All right. We'll be back on Wednesday night, Thursday morning for you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Section10merch.com and Section 10 night at Fenway is on the 17th. We're just about a
9
week
days.
and a half away. Yeah, 9 days. So get your tickets at redsox.com/section10. We'll see you there. But do.
Buenas noches, amigos.